What's up, guys? Good morning. It's cold up here, man. What's up, guys? Good morning. It's cold up here, man. The market is hardcore media mode, huh? Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's definitely a slow. It's definitely a slow day. Why is my P&L from yesterday still showing? I'm gonna try resetting Thinkorswim. Let me try resetting Thinkorswim real quick. Let me try resetting Thinkorswim. It's been like a week since I resetted it to my computer's credit. But yeah, my funds are not settled. And it's like, I thought it was going to be, I would have saved some funding yesterday, but I thought it would, I didn't think they would slow it down today. I didn't think they would not, I didn't think they would not settle my funds today. That's crazy that they're just not settling funds today. So yeah, if you're on Thinkorswim, I wish somebody would have told me. They are not settling funds until Thursday, or no, Friday. Crazy, man. Maybe it was Thursday, but like they're not gonna settle my funds until Thursday, man. What are they doing? Like, I get it, it's Wednesday, it's Veterans Day. Shout out to all the veterans. Appreciate the sacrifices. I really do, and I appreciate the sacrifices. But you can't settle my money, Thinkorswim. Like, you're gonna make me trade futures today. And like, oh, they did settle my money. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I was just about to tell you guys that I lost. I had to reset my futures account. And the reason I reset it, and just you're gonna be like, oh, John, what happened? You were up so much in the account, and you were so profitable in the account, and I am, and I was. The reason I reset it is because yesterday I had the unique opportunity of today, my account. It had been a month since I used Top Step. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. So it had been a month since I used Top Step, right? And they were gonna charge my card again. And I got to thinking, like, okay, like I need like $1,000. If I make $1,000, I hit my profit target, right? And so why don't I just take a bunch of swings? If I lose the account, then they're going to reset me tomorrow anyway, and I'll get a fresh start regardless, right? And they're going to reset me tomorrow no matter what anyways. And so I might as well get a try out of it, right? And so that's what I did, and I lost, unfortunately. But they were going to charge my card anyway for it, and so it's all right. We got a fresh stance, and we got we got a new account, and so it'll be all right. But I think I'm going to approach it a little bit differently, which you guys might see me do. And I think the way I was doing it was very profitable. But to be honest, I'm just too impatient. And I think I would rather just pay the $100 a few times and then just hit the profit target and not have to like slowly take longer. Because it's like, I would rather complete it and spend a little bit extra, but complete it faster, if that makes sense. Right? And like, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, does that make sense? Like, I hope it does, because like that's what I was thinking when I did it. But my funds are settled. Shout out to Thinkorswim. For some reason, my computer was just lagging. But funds are settled. I retract my previous negative statements about Thinkorswim. And my funds are settled. And so, hey, let's take a look at the stocks moving today. I know I'm slow, but I did want to tell you guys that like we're starting over in futures, and I took my swing, and I think my logic made sense there. Let me know in the chat right now what you think of my logic there. I think it made sense. I think they were going to charge my card anyway, and so I might as well take a shot at actually like completing the competition, or not the competition, but the challenge, right? The profit target. I could have slowly dwindled it and made money, but you know, I built up so much profit on the account. I only needed $1,000, and I think I just saw blood, and I wanted to finish it, and I knew they were going to charge my card again today anyway, and so I just figured I might as well swing for it and try to hit it, and you know, I got rejected yesterday. Yesterday wasn't the best market in futures. If you guys want to see the one thing that ended up like destroying it yesterday, let me see if I can find it. Where was it? It was later in the day yesterday. To be honest, I think it was this right here. I think it was this right here, because I remember like buying it and I didn't quite wait for it to break lows, and then it just rebounded quickly. It just kind of rebounded quickly and just stopped me out real quick, unfortunately, in the futures market. Well, but yeah, let's look at penny stacks. We got WISA gapping up, and this one honestly looks pretty good. I'm hoping we get some volume back. I actually do have equity today. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was sitting there like, man, maybe I should just trade futures today. Hey, that's right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We got funding, man. We got funding. And like I said, honestly, to be honest, it's such a relief to see that I was actually that they settled my account, because all morning this morning, I'm sitting there like, dude, what do I do? You know, like I could trade futures, but like you guys don't want to see futures trading. I mean, you might. But like, I could trade futures, but it's not the same. Like, I want to trade. Yesterday was my first losing day in like a week and a half. You know, even since it was my first losing day in penny stocks in like a week and a half, I still had somebody comment saying, "You don't know what you're doing." I'm sitting there like, bro, I could put in weeks of green streak. You know, the one, you know, $25 red day I have, you know, everybody loses their ish, you know. Come on now, man. Y'all don't get tired of acting like that. WISA. We're gonna watch this one. This one looks good though. I'm watching WISA. Let me see if I can fix my watch list here. We're gonna improve this. Let's see. WISA is certainly on there. Mogo is popping up again. I'm sure that one looks good. Yeah, Mogo looks alright. We're going to watch it for the crossover play, see if we get the crossover. We got some extension away from the VWAP. ALT, VXRT maybe. AFMD, DPW maybe. Throw it on the list, but it's not really my favorite one, if I'm being honest. UAVS. UAVS is good enough. UAVS is on here. What else we got? PEI? No. MIDO? No. WAS? No. CPE? Maybe. Energy? We'll put CPE up here. What else we got? MGNI? I don't think I looked at that one. No. Bohr? There's some puns to be had there. Yeah, we'll watch Bohr just because it ripped up yesterday. Not necessarily from this pre-market action, but just be based off of these huge rips yesterday. We can watch BORR. Is this the first day SNDL is not gapping up some? Yeah, hey, this is like the first red day I've seen SNDL. Look, yesterday it gapped. The day before it gapped. The day before that it gapped. Gap. This thing gapped up like every day for like a week straight. Honestly, I was low-key looking at it like, dude, is this thing ever gonna gap down? And now it finally did. WESORGO. AMTX. BDSI. FTI. That's about it. If I'm missing anything, let me know. I don't think I am, but if I'm missing anything, let me know. GTech, GTEC. Let's see, we'll throw this one on the list, and that'll be it, I guess. Let me know if you guys see anything specific that I didn't talk about this morning. That's my list right there. I mean, so, all right, I got you. Somebody's asking, what's the most effective moving average? With moving averages, there's really a few things that, you know, you can really pay attention to with them. Number one is that there's so many different variations of moving averages that people have preferences with. There's the 9, there's the 12, there's the 26, there's the 14, there's the 20, the 25, the 26. You know, there's just so many different variations of moving averages that I think if you're going to approach the moving averages, number one, you got to just figure out what works, because, you know, you're going to have to test it to a certain extent, because that's going to be the most beneficial thing. It's just testing those moving averages. Number two is that you kind of want to look to see what everybody else is watching. And I think the 9, especially the 9 and like the 12, if you're looking for like just one moving average, not specifically talking about a crossover. If you're looking for just one, I would look at like the 9. If you're trading very short term, that is, I would look at like the 9 and the 12. The 9 and the 12 moving averages are going to be the ones that I would say probably a majority of traders are watching. If they're looking at a moving average, it's either the 9 or the 12. It depends on how long term the trade is. If it's a longer term trade, they might be looking at like the 50 or like the 20, you know. But yeah. Yeah, we can check weed stocks. Like we got like what, ACB, dropping APHA, dropping CGC, dropping TLOY, dropping. So yeah. Meds. Oh, MEDS is certainly one. I don't know why this one ain't on my list either. There we go. That's my list. Let me know what you think. Yeah, like I said, with weed stocks, I mean, it genuinely is just like, it's just like, it's just, they're just getting affected by the sympathy from all the other ones, right? So, like, some of them are dropping. Weed stocks were so extended after the last few days. We got AMC gapping up. We can watch that one, too. But they were just so extended from the last few days that, like, it's time for a pullback in weed stocks like ACB. You know, all of them are basically pulling back now. And we're going to watch some of these. Like I said, we do have some extension. Maybe we'll get the crossover. That's all I really want. Oh, thank you, Kavi, for showing yourself so I can just ban you on the quickness, bro. I appreciate it. Hold on, let me figure out how to do this. All right, sorry, I had to ban somebody from Trader Mike's Discord, man. Cobb, you didn't know. Y'all got spies out here, you know. Don't send them to me. I'll ban y'all quick. I got mod privileges, sir. You know. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, none of them are really legit. I used the 12 and the 26, Gregory. Yeah, I mean, I would wait as well. I would wait and see what's up with what Biden says regarding cannabis, because again, he might pump it up before the election. I don't know. Part of me is just kind of like, he's just fluffing that stuff up. He's not really about to do anything, but I hope he does, and I hope I'm wrong. Alright, so we got some extension in Mogo. We're going to watch for the crossover, but like, look at the extension away from the VWAP here. Let's go ahead and look at some catalysts. But like, look at the extension away from the VWAP with Mogo. We're going to watch that for the crossover. You can see the crossover alert here. WISA is kind of the same thing. Let's start looking up some catalysts. DBVT. Yeah, we're gonna see what's up, man. I'll see. I mean, I'm not super pumped about the market the last few weeks. Yeah, WISI is Summit Wireless, and they're gonna be. They said 45% year-over-year revenue growth posted for the third quarter, and more than 100% revenue growth expected for the fourth quarter of 2020 for WISA. So positive third quarter results that came out, and positive sentiment in the company. So we'll see what happens here for WISI. Fourth quarter revenue exceeding 100% growth for the fourth quarter here, actually. So that is out already. So yeah, fourth quarter results in 2020 saw 100% revenue growth for WISI. We'll see what happens here. I'm looking for the crossover. We are getting a little bit of a drop before the opening bell. Yeah, same thing with Mogo here. Mogo was a runner in the last few days. They posted core revenue of $9.8 million. They saw renewing investments to support a higher 2021 revenue growth as well. Put in third quarter net of Canadian 1 million, third quarter revenue of Canadian 9.8 million for Mogo here. So we'll watch this one for the crossover as well. Maybe we'll get something, you know. We're keeping an eye on it. Maybe AFMD, maybe. Not the best volume, to be honest. It's not the most incredible volume here, but like, we're gonna watch it regardless. AFMD posted third quarter revenue of 10.5 million euros. That is affirmed third quarter loss of 5.97 million euros, and affirmed third quarter loss per share of 7 cents or 7 whatever 0.07 euros, whatever their cents is over yonder. We'll see what happens with AFMD. We're watching it. There we go. VXRT bouncing after a pretty big drop. We got DBVT here, which is up, but not really on any volume necessarily. Let me look at my list here. We also got like DPW gapping up, kind of. Slight gap up. Watching that 175 level really here. Alright, so yeah, DPW Holdings is going to expand their Gresham Worldwide Global Defense business with an agreement to acquire Relic Electronics Limited in the UK So yeah, they're going to expand. They put out expansion news. So we'll see what happens with DPW here. It's gapping up some. Not my favorite one, but hey, we are gapping up a little bit. It's worth a watch, you know. We also got like UAVS here, gapping up some. UAVS. This one is moving up from 230s to 250. Not the best range, but hey, you know, maybe we'll get something here for UAVS. What's the float? The float is... I don't know what the float is. This is AG Eagle Aerial Systems, and they were selected to participate in the Unmanned Aircraft System Integration Pilot Program, the IPP, in the state of Kansas. So yeah, they were selected to participate in some type of pilot program for IPP. And so we'll see what happens with the UAVS. We're watching it. 250 is interesting. Not sure what we're really going to do here. WISI. Am I missing anything? I mean, we got like BORR here. BORR doesn't look bad, even though it's like a really cheap penny stock. We can watch it. It's starting to move up. Look at BORR. It's at 64 cents. I don't see the catalyst for this one. Or wait. Alright, so oil increase in price due to the positive COVID vaccine news is resulting in an increase of oil consumption in the future, potentially. And so bore drilling, you know, speculation on this one increasing. We'll see. AMC up still as well. I guess that positive vaccine news is making everybody happy. Who knows though? Yeah, VWAP is like the purplish line. Hey, what's up, James? Yeah, hit that like button, guys. You know you want to. Well, we got 31 likes. We can do better than that. You know, I expect you guys to do better than that. So yeah, if I'm missing anything, let me know. I'm not seeing much. AHT is one that I'm watching. I see a few people mentioning this one, and technically it's down on the day, but we're gonna watch it regardless. This is up. Real estate stocks are up amid positive vaccine news, and a return to normal business operations could indicate an increase in consumer spending and economic activity, which thus benefits real estate. So that is the news for AHT, I guess. Let's see what happens though. Yeah, I don't know about float. Can you explain? Look at WISI 810, candle jumped 3-ish to 370, then down to 224 in about 2 seconds, but the level 2 never moved. It's most likely a glitch, other cousin, is what I'm assuming. Based off of just you explaining it like that, I think it's probably a glitch. Let's see, at 810. It must be 710. Yeah, I don't see any. Unless you're talking about 610. Yeah, I don't know, man. You got to be talking about that 710 or so, but I don't see any candle like that, and so I'm assuming it's just a glitch, bro. No, it's probably just a glitch. Could be a dark pool. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna watch it TNB. But yeah, the main watch is WISP or WISA, MOGO. These two are probably my favorite. We'll see what we get though. Yeah, we're watching WISI too. Alta's gapping up. For which one? WISI. 8:10 Eastern. Yeah, so it's 7:10 on my chart. So right here. This candle? You mean this thing right here? What happened to my trade ideas? Come on, trade ideas. We're slacking today. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, guys. We got 50 likes here. 51. 5150. Y'all hit those like buttons. I'm still watching GTEC, though. Yeah, most of those are probably glitches, though. These are, you know, like sometimes you'll get glitches. And all that stuff, and so it's potentially just glitches, in my opinion, but who knows? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe so. Other cousin, I'm not sure, man. But yeah, I'm looking at AMFD too. Like I said, main watch is WISA or WISA, WISA, MOGO, MOGO, and BORR, UABS. Those 3 or 4. What was the other one? And AHT. So yeah, like those 4 or 5. I'll like put those in the chat here so y'all can see them. But yeah, it's like AHT. Really, it's WISA, MOGO, AHT, BORR, GTC. Those 4 or 5 right there are really like my main top watches. We'll see if they actually hold or if anything actually legitimately happens with them. But we're gonna wait and see. Let me know what your watch is right now in the chat. I've moved back on to coffee, so I'm drinking coffee again. And honestly, it feels good to drink coffee again. I need coffee in my life, you know. Check out this VWAP Fade mug, though. This is an old... Can y'all see this? Look at this VWAP Fade mug. Look at that. Can y'all see that? It even says VWAP Fade on it. See that? Maybe you can't. The green screen's messing it up. There you go. Look at that. It even says VWAP Fade on it. It's got a green inside, so the green screen picks it up. It's the dopest mug ever. The dopest of dope mugs ever. If you want one, let me know. Yeah, there's no cash settlement tomorrow, so we'll see what happens today. But yeah, AHT is interesting. I'm gonna look at some levels here real quick. So if I'm watching this, I think $3 is interesting. We're right around that $3 level. I do think we have some support at 280 as well. That also confirmed like a little bit here. And so 320. Maybe 350 and then pre-market high up there is what looks interesting. Let me look at the daily chart here. We're right around here now. Yeah, and so I think this 280 level is actually a really strong level underneath us. Look at the confirmations here. 1, 2, 3. So 280 is a big level, and so this right here is actually a really confirmed level. This 280 level. So like, I like that being the line in the sand. You never really know. Maybe it's gonna push back over it and stuff, but I like that being the line in the sand to see if we hold there and then, you know, see what happens. Do my coffee versus weed speech again. What's the coffee versus weed speech? Oh yeah. I can't really do it because there's not anybody here to do it, you know? Like part of that speech that I did for my project in high school or in college, really. Part of that speech is me asking everybody who here has had coffee today. And then everybody being like, I did. And then the follow-up would be, you're eventually going to try cocaine and die. Is basically the follow-up to that. Oh, James, I got you, bro. Hey, send me your address again. I deleted the old Discord, so send me the address again. That's the weed speech. Honestly, I lost my futures account. Like I said, saying I got eliminated from that futures, while it kind of be accurate, what happened, and I'm still going to trade futures today because I just reset it, but what happened is that I knew my subscription to Top Step renewed today, right? And so with that, I didn't want to waste it, and I wanted to, since it was already going to renew today regardless of what I did, I wanted to take my swing and try to hit the profit target yesterday, and I ended up just losing and getting eliminated and having to reset, which is alright, because in the end, I think what I did made sense. It's not like I just kind of gave up my account. Like, I knew my subscription was renewing anyway, so like, since it's renewing, I can either just let it renew and just eat the money for it, or I could at least try to hit the profit target, and then if I lose, I'm renewing it anyway, and I'm going to get a refresh in the morning anyway, regardless of what I do. And so I think what I did made a lot of sense. I do think I'm going to approach it a little bit differently. I think the way you have to do this, in my opinion, I think you just got to take swings until you hit the profit target. And I might have to eat a few $100, which I don't mind doing. But I think that's what you really have to do. Hey, what's up, Eric? What's up, man? Alright, we got Eric in here, guys. Let me see. Let me fix this. Oh, too loud. I'm sure. Hold on. Let me lower the music.
I'm too loud or you're too loud?
Oh, my music's too loud, really. What's up, Nas? What's up, bro? Yeah, I got you, man. Hold on one second. I'll send you that link in a second, Nas. Alright, we should be good. Test.
Testing.
There you go. Should be good. Alright, guys, we got Eric here. How's your trading been, Eric?
I haven't traded it this week. I got my refund yesterday and I was out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't trade after the platform messed up like that. It's too scary. It's flying too close to the sun.
Right. And I think so, too. I think that, I think that with the platform messing up, and honestly, what happened today is, like, I woke up this morning and I looked at my P&L, or not my P&L, I looked at my funding, and it showed my funds didn't settle. And so I'm sitting there like, what? Like, why wouldn't my funds settle? And for the first time ever, Thinkorswim, like, froze. Like, it legit, like, froze overnight. So it didn't show my new funds, and I had to, like, completely restart. I had to completely restart my Thinkorswim just to get it to show the new funding, which I am funded. My funds did settle now. And I'm not sure why it didn't show the first time.
Yeah, yesterday, especially with it being like not just Thinkorswim that was lagging, like across the board, like many platforms were going down, Discord included. There was just too many things that were like
Nonsense.
Going wrong that it just felt like it was like a cursed day, and I don't want to trade during like when things are going chaotic, you know.
Yeah, yesterday was a terrible day for me, so you probably did the right move. Yesterday was my first losing day. I think I lost like $28, $27, but yesterday was my first losing day in like a week and a half, I think. And it was not fun, but it's not the end of the world either. Relatively small loss. And so, not a fun day though.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Eric's got a YouTube. I think it's still, you can still find his channel in the description. Y'all go look in the description. Eric's link is right there.
I haven't uploaded in ages though.
What is ages to you? Like 3 days?
It might be. 3 days actually.
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace to King Von. The rapper died, man. Sad.
Yeah, yesterday literally felt cursed. Like, I'm not I'm not superstitious, and I don't believe in like any higher power, but something just felt like it was like signaling to me, like, walk away.
Right.
Yeah. And I definitely trust the vibes whenever I get them.
Yeah, I think I think humans have like a natural intuition about things that
you just get like bad senses.
Right. But yeah, yesterday was just a rough day. We got some gap ups, but nothing really held. And then, it was one of those days, kind of like Wednesday a few weeks ago, where like everything kind of set up for some stuff, but nothing actually followed through with it, And so that is kind of how yesterday was for me, at least. And that's just my subjective opinion on it. Maybe I might be just, bitter. I got my butt kicked yesterday, which is plausible too. Who knows? But it wasn't a fun day for me either. But yeah, I was telling him I lost my futures account. Now, it's a little bit misleading though, because like I knew I might. Like when I lost it yesterday, I knew I might, because today it's been a month since I signed up, and so they renewed my subscription anyway, right? And it's like you can carry your profit over, which looking back maybe I should have done, but I guess my logic at the time was that like they're gonna charge me again tomorrow anyway, and so I can take a swing today, and then if I lose, just have a fresh account tomorrow anyway, and like that's what ultimately happened today. But with that said, I'm back to square one. I think I'm gonna approach the challenge a little bit differently this time though.
You're doing really well.
I know, looking back on it, like I had like 2,000 in profit on it, and I was like green consistently, but I think that the plan the whole time was to take a swing. Like I think even when I started, I knew that like I didn't want to carry over profit. If I'm gonna get charged again anyway, I might as well take that swing, try to hit the profit target, because I think I needed like $1,000 to hit the profit target. And so I figured I was going to swing yesterday. If I got eliminated, it's not the end of the world. They're going to charge me again today, which they did. And so, we got it back. But I do think that just based off of how I trade, like I can sit there and small ball it all day and take base hits and futures all day. And I can do that pretty consistently. But like, I think that with this type of profit target, I think that I need to approach it a little bit differently. And so I think what I'm going to do is like I have the money to just reset if I need to. I think I'm just going to take some big swings, try to hit the profit target, and then once I hit the profit target, I'm just going to coast. And I think that's a much better strategy for me in this competition, because I think that it's going to happen faster, and I'm going to spend I don't mind paying, $200 or $300 to take a few swings and actually hit the profit target, and then once I do, just coast. Because, like I said, the profit target is going to be a little bit different than like a regular futures account, right? So like when you're trying to hit this profit target, it's not going to be the same as like you're just regularly kind of hanging out trading futures. If I just regularly hang out trade futures, I can kind of take it slow, take small base hits. But with this kind of challenge thing, I think that I need to just swing for it until I hit it and then slow down afterwards. Because if not, I'm always going to be tempted to trade big and to swing and swing and swing. And like that's not really who I am as a trader. You guys probably know that in penny stocks. Like that's not really how I trade. And so I just want to take some swings. If I have to reset a few times, like I'm okay with that. And then slow it down once I hit the profit target and get funded. And once I get funded, I can really slow it down and make like my goal is like $75 a day in futures, $7,500 a day. Which I should hit fairly easily, I think. Let me know what you guys think in the chat.
Have you been paying attention to the small cap market? Like what's going on? For today?
Penny stocks. Yeah, we got MOGO gapping up a little bit, and then WISA.
Right now I'm looking at AHT is what I have my eyes on.
Oh yeah, is that one? So that one's still technically red on the day, but I do like that one. That one is on my I'm watching like 5 main ones, and like this was one of them for sure, just because of the huge moves yesterday.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it moved a little bit into the pre-market or the like aftermarket yesterday, and it came up to 6.2. It looks like.
Wretched says, "I'm sorry to hear that. I've never traded before I started listening to you." Yeah, honestly, to be honest, this is my first time trading futures as well. Like, I've never traded futures prior till the last month. And so, I think I'm doing fine for it being my first month trading futures, although that's a little misleading because I have traded momentum a ton in the past with mid and high caps, which is just the same strategies I'm using now. Sorry, Eric, what were you saying? With AHT, right?
Oh, just that it had like a really good move in after hours yesterday.
Nice. Yeah, we'll see. I'm watching like 475 pre-market or previous closing price looks interesting, as well as like $5. GoPro. What's up, Caitlin? If you can do that consistently, then you should do that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was pretty, you know, we'll see what happens today. Like I said, I think if you guys disagree, let me know with my new strategy. I mean, it's not a new strategy. I'm going to be trading the same setups, but I think I'm just going to swing until I hit the 3,000 at this point. Because I think that I can build up small profits all day, but it's going to take me too long to hit that. And so I would rather just swing, reset if I need to, hit the profit target, and then coast. What else we got? Yeah, look at MOGO is another one. I know some people are talking about like AFMD. AFMD is gapping up, but the volume's pretty light on that one too. And then we have like UABS. Do you think will drop today? Tech. How? WISI.
I see someone saying MEDS. MEDS. Oh wait, I don't like that at all. Wait, maybe I do, I'm not sure. It's too early. I'll have to just watch what it does into open.
Yeah.
Nothing looks like too amazing just off the bat.
Yeah, it's a little slow. Hey, honestly, it's been a very slow few weeks, and I think it's just because of the election. But like usually, it's so much better than this. Like usually, at least the penny stock market, usually we just have a lot more moves, especially around this time of year. Like really, like around November, December, January, it's usually the best time for penny stock trading. But I think the election is throwing everything off a little bit. WISA crossed over and now it's heading towards the VWAP. We'll watch that. Hey, Eric, if you could hold it down for a second, I'll be right back, brother.
All right, yeah. I'm not really doing too much right now, though. It's just kind of like waiting for open, but...
Oh, no, you're good, bro. Just, you can just hang out.
All right. What's up, chat? I've been reading chat. Let me take a look at what's been going on.
Yeah, pump yourself up, push your leg. I'll be back.
All right. People talking about WISA. Let me take a look at that. Hopefully, let it be the savior. Hey, that could be a savior for the day. Let me take a look at this, and maybe I'll add that to my watch out of open. Better than whatever I was watching. So. Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot about that. I think it's Michelle. I'm really bad with names. Let's hear about breakfast. I already ate. I ate my breakfast before I hopped on to the Zoom call. But yeah, I forgot about the stream. I'm actually not going to do that today just because, I don't know, yesterday was like a really bad day with like other Thinkorswim issues. And just not like, I don't know. Guys, I had like a really bad Monday. Monday was horrible for me. I got my money. So I know I complained about it on stream yesterday, but I'll complain about it again because, look, it frustrated me to no end. I placed an order and I got filled 5 minutes after, and then whenever I tried to sell, it took an additional 30 seconds to a minute to sell. So I was like, literally, my mind was blown. I was just so incredibly frustrated. So then I called Thinkorswim to get compensated for the money that I lost from that, and it said it was going to be a 20-minute wait time. And then I proceeded to be on the phone for an hour and 20 minutes. And once I finally got a hold of the support, they were great. He was like, took full responsibility and said that it was their fault, and he compensated me for the full amount. So all of that was great, but it was just incredibly frustrating. So after this Monday, like, yeah, I'm just like, my whole week's probably going to be off. Like, yeah.
Eric's
I feel like I probably won't even upload like videos for this whole week. Maybe, I'm not sure yet.
Eric's a made man over there in Thinkorswim,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I call them enough.
Right. I'm a peasant over there, dude. They're like, I'm like, I got my little, you know, my little $5,000 account.
Yeah, dude. Actually, someone in Mike's chat said that they called and didn't get compensated, whereas I called and I got compensated. So
Right.
I think that they do discriminate based on your account size.
100%. They
Because
have
the
to.
person who didn't get compensated said that they had a $5,000 or $6,000 account
Right.
and they didn't get compensated. And
Yeah, they have to, man.
It,
They
it
have
has
to
to be about account size. If you
'Cause,
have
like,
a larger account, they'll help you.
Right, for sure. Because, like, they saw, even though, like, I told him, I was like, look, dude, I was like, I was streaming. I was like, I had 400 people watching me. And I even recorded it because it's like it was live on YouTube. And I was like, I can show you the video proof that, like, this happened to me. And they were just kind of like, nope, you know. So,
Yeah,
like, I'm
they
a peasant.
definitely are a bit partial. They're a
Yeah,
bit
for
partial for sure.
Oh, 100%. It's cool, though. I get it. Like, I'm running a business, you know. I get it. But yeah, WISA is trying to break over 3. Soon, or it's over 3. It's trying to break over the VWAP now. I was watching it for the crossover, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it anymore. I still can watch Mogo, though. DBBT's pushing up some. And what was the other one? AHT? Yeah.
Levy was saying it also depends on who you get on the phone.
Yeah, for
he,
sure.
he said that on one call they were compensated and on another they were not.
Yeah. John, quick question, mate. How do you find stocks that you can use in the World Series? Day trading. I keep going to look at stocks, then I can't trade them. Really annoying. The real way to trade is you go to Account Manager and then you go to Symbol, and then you can type in the symbol and it'll say Y if it's tradable and then N if it's not tradable. Is really what you got to do. And so you just got to go through the list of the stocks you want to trade in the World Series and you know, type them in, see if you can trade them. I'll tell you this, most mid and high caps are going to be tradable. Like almost all mid and high caps are going to be tradable. If they have a really low float, they're probably not going to be tradable. And so it really just depends mostly on float, which usually excludes a lot of mid and high cap, or a lot of penny stocks. But like penny stocks like AMC or like MGI or like larger float penny stocks like GE, they'll be tradable. But most low float penny stocks are not, unfortunately. At least from my old experience, I can't compete in the World Series of day trading this year, but from my experience in the last few, it's mostly mid and high caps are going to be what you can trade in it. RKT.
Rocket Mortgage, right?
Rocket Companies is what it says. Yeah, it looks alright. I mean, it's gapping up some, but there's no volume, unfortunately.
I remember their IPO.
Yeah. Yeah, GTEC looks okay, you know?
2 more minutes.
So, let's do it. Kind of taking a dive, possible rebound in the future. Which one? Tyler? Yeah, I'm looking at GTEC for the crossover, and like I'm not necessarily against it. Trying to buy the ask, sell the bid. There we go. All right, so yeah, GTEC is one I'm watching. VXRT. See, I'm not really liking that one either. We'll see. I mean, it's not an incredible day. I'll say that. You know, let me get this stuff ready. Market opens in like less than a minute, so let's do this. About 30, 40 seconds. Alright guys, let's do this. Wait, let me get rid of these. It's gonna slow my computer down. Alright guys.
Just a heads up, by the way, I probably won't be trading very long today. It seems like the market sucks, and I don't want to overstay my welcome. I'm probably going to trade for like 30 minutes and then be done for the day.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I'm getting like, I don't know, this whole like, I've always said that Monday kind of sets the tone for my week. And I had like probably the worst Monday I've had like in a couple months. And then today just doesn't feel good either. So I'm like a mess now.
Yeah, it happens. Tough weeks are gonna, WISI is showing up. GTEC is
Oh
really
yeah, I
good.
need to do my one share order. That would have been really bad. I almost took a 1,000 share order. Whoops.
Hey, let me know how it goes. That's probably a smart move. Alright, so I'm watching GTEC though. If we get a pullback and a crossover there, I might jump in quickly or not. But it just depends on the action we get from it. But yeah, I appreciate it, Wretched. Yeah, we'll see what we get.
The execution was like not horrible at all.
There's the crossover on GTEC, but yeah, World Series 0 mostly gonna be mid and high caps, Sean. GTEC had the crossover. I gotta start maybe like. I think one of my problems is I was trading just the red to green crossover, but like I'm starting to notice like I don't need the red to green crossover, because like last few days we've had huge rips. GTEC was one of them. We got the crossover, worked perfectly. VWAP rejected it as always, but aside from that, crossover worked really well. Look at WISI. It's putting in some strange moves here though. I'm looking at a MDES. Or MEDS though. We hold over the VWAP and break this level for MEDS, or for this. I might take a little bit here. Alright, we're in. Ah, come on, man. What a terrible fail. Thinkorswim, you shady for that, man. That was a bad fail, bro. Wow. That was messed up. It's like, you're up $11. I guess it's my fault. I used a market order.
Markets will get you.
Yeah. My fault. Alright, we're looking at WISI too. If we could hold over 3, we don't hate it. I mean, a little green though, a small little green trade already. I'm looking at MEDS and WISI though.
Yeah, with WISI is my watch.
Ooh, not anymore. Not for me at least. Not after that drop. Man, my cough drops. My nose is all stuffed up. Alright, we're looking for a red to green move on MEDS at 638. It's riding it up to like 650 if we can. I'm gonna wait for it. Man, WISI just tanking down. Y'all be careful.
Volatile. It's very volatile.
For sure. I'm looking at MEDS though. We break this here, I might consider it over like 630s. We still got a lot of extension away from the VWAP. VXRT is running up as well. VXRT. AHT is kind of pulling a red to green move right now. I missed it a little bit. GTEC. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Made a little bit of money on it today, but nothing too crazy. VXRT is honestly not a bad one. Like here's VXRT. It's down a lot. We're pulling back down to the whole $1.04. We got some support underneath this here. We're gonna try to buy the asking price. 100 shares here, VXRT. See if we get a little dip. Pull.
Man, I hate how spready AHT is though. I want to trade it, but it's like at moments it has like a 6-cent spread on a $4 stock, which is a bit.
Right.
It's a bit much, yeah.
For sure. My P&L's lagging a little bit on Thinkorswim too. Like it's up to. There goes MEDS. This is the one I wanted. I'm gonna come back to VXRT. Hopefully we don't get a crazy drop. Watching on my other screen here for VXRT. Get this ready so I can get out of this if I need to. There we go. Man, with 100 shares. Alright, so glad I didn't jump in MEDS. I like the VXRT pattern, but there goes GTEC. Look at GTEC, guys, breaking highs. Looking strong. Gonna get out of VXRT, $7 loss, small. GTEC's ripping though, I like that one. Still looking at MEDS if it can pull back up, but doesn't look like it is now. Maybe we'll look at GTEC to see if we get a little pullback to like $4 for a quick scalp bounce.
Oh man, I just pulled up GTEC.
You're in?
No, I just pulled it up though. I didn't realize this was going on.
See, I was waiting for a little pullback to 4. We never got it. Still looking at like VXRT maybe, or no, not VXRT. I got out of there at the right time. I'm down like $7 in that one. Could have been a lot.
All right,
worse.
I just made a $40 scalp on that pullback on GTEC.
See, I kind of want
in at 5, out at 9. If I held though, god damn, that could have been a $100 scalp.
I might be chasing this a little bit. I'm in with 100 shares. I got out a half. I'm still holding a little bit.
Connor asked me how difficult was it whenever I talked to TOS. It wasn't difficult at all. They practically handed me my money and they gave me a couple dollars more than I lost due to the. They immediately reimbursed everything that I lost on the P&L day, and then I also mentioned that there were SEC and FINRA fees, and he couldn't figure out exactly how much they were, so I was like, the SEC and FINRA fees were no more than 50 cents, and he's like, how about I just give you, how about I just round up? And the round up was an extra $4.
See, I'm telling you, bro, you're a made man over there, dude.
So I actually made $4 by Thinkorswim breaking, essentially.
See? He's a main man over there. So I made a little bit just now on GTEC. I made a few bucks on that scalp on the way up.
Man, I feel like I should have negotiated. I could have just been like, look, rounding up is great, but how about,
How about some
you add
more?
another 10? How about another
What's
10?
up with that? I
Because
got
look,
you,
I was on the
Richard.
phone for an hour and 20 minutes. You know, my time's got to be worth something.
Yeah. Here you go, Richard. If you want my link, there you go. Bro. Appreciate it if you go through my link. You know.
But yeah, it wasn't difficult at all.
How's the stomach? I had similar issues and they didn't find anything. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got the endoscope scheduled for tomorrow. We'll see how that goes, you know.
Oh yeah, Marlon in chat, he was there. I was on Marlon, I was in a Discord call with Marlon in chat, so he can verify that everything is true. I was on speaker so he could hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you close your Tefs account? No. They just don't accept US clients anymore, so I can't trade on them. How y'all doing in the World Series of day trading? I know we had Z doing good yesterday. G-Tech pulling back a little bit. We pull back down to 420. Maybe I'll think about it again. Maybe.
Trader T said that Thinkorswim customer service is on point. I agree that their customer services are on point. I think that if you have problems with the platform, that is not on point. Like if you have something on the platform that you need help with, in my experience, the people never know enough about the platform to help. Well, I won't say that's always true. Sometimes they've been able to help me, but there's also been times where there's some things that I want to do or I want to know if it's a feature that's available, and they're not sure.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I get it. You're not going to be able to know everything about the platform.
Right, for sure. Yeah, TD Ameritrade ended up buying the platform from Tom Sosnoff, I believe is his name, for like 400 million years ago. And so it's not even their
so
platform.
I just need to develop a platform and then sell it to a bank.
Right, hey, for sure. Yeah, they bought it from old boy for 400 million, man. And I get it. But that's why I'm saying that it's crazy that they were talking about phasing it out. You know, but that's probably why they run into so many issues, just because it's not really their platform. You know, they didn't design it. You know,
some guy just made out with 400 million off of his janky platform.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they needed a platform. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know. What if you use like a Canadian post office box? I think they use your IP address.
Man, GTEC has a lot of opportunities, man.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I mean, I'm missing them. I've only made 40 on it, but like, I feel like I could be up a couple hundred on this if I had been like being like a sniper.
Yeah, like I've noticed this about myself, that I've kind of changed my scalping style in a way, right? And so where I used to jump in, on the break of these highs, but you're always going to get faked out. But the way to avoid that is by looking for more confirmation. So like if we look at this here, for instance, and let's see if it moves. But if we look at it here at like 455, right? We have way more confirmation at 455 than we do at this high of the day at 470. And so if you jump in when it breaks this confirmed high, also over the $0.50, even if it rejects here, you can still take profits before it gets there and protect the trade, right? So you can scalp this move up to here and then let a little bit ride extra if it continues to push. And like that's kind of how I've started to scalp, and it works much better in that way. If anybody could kind of follow what I said there. So like instead of jumping in at the high break, you look for confirmation right under it and then get in on those breaks instead. That way, if it fakes you out at the top, it's less extended against you. And if it continues, you can still hold on to a little bit and just kind of eliminate the risk. Ross is trading GTEC.
Oh, no wonder it's like hype.
Yeah.
In that case, I can trade it with more confidence because I know if worst comes to worst, I always have an army, an army at my back.
Yeah.
You don't want to take the same entries as them, but they're all going to be buying at different points. So.
Oh, for sure.
I think taking the same entry as they take is bad, but that's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I think buying, like, trading dips on a stock that the breakout warriors are trading is like really, really good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you don't want to take that entry, man, as them. It's just not the right move. You're gonna get squeezed down a ton.
You just got to be their backup, is what you got to do. Buy the
Right.
dips as their backup to give them confidence.
Right. Exactly.
I'm just their support.
Right. I don't hate this little pullback here to 450.
I actually tried to buy in at. Let me actually see where my order got canceled at. I had 446 was my order,
Yeah.
and I got no fill.
Yeah, see, I don't mind that either. And it's interesting how, like, experienced traders see the same things, you know. But, like, the reason I stopped myself from trading this is because if over there at W trading, if they
I
are
think
trading...
it's going lower now. It's probably.
Yeah.
I think it could come down all the way down to like 4.3.
Yeah. And what I was really about to say before this big drop here is that if those over there at W trading are trading this, when they get done trading it, it's gonna hammer down, and I'm not trying to be a part of that. Yeah.
Man, that was so disappointing. I said it was going to come down to 4.3. It came down to 4.27, so 3 below my entry. And my
Yeah.
order was at 4.27. Like, I put my order on the bid at 4.27, and I just didn't get my fill.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody
on,
saying, hey,
Ross,
where are the
pump it.
regulars at? They're probably actually at Warrior trading right now. He's been streaming a bunch, and, you know, honestly, I like streaming and stuff, but again, my videos have been killing it lately, and so I'd rather just, I think, as much as I hate making videos, and I love streaming just clouds up channels, I think. And I'm grateful for the views I get, I really am, you know, but like, streaming market's so saturated right now.
Really? I don't actually know that many people like that live stream trades.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Oh man, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Are they just like small channels, or are they like
Yeah.
are actually big ones?
Well, most of them are small because, like, the truth is, like, when you're a small channel, you can grow by streaming to a certain extent, or at least you used to be able to. At this point in time, if you start now, you're going to be competing with, you know, the 30 other channels streaming. And, you know, I like streaming, but videos are evergreen. Is the best way to explain
Yeah.
it. Videos have evergreen appeal, so like people will watch. If I post a video, people a year from now are going to be watching that video a lot of the times, and so that video is going to continue to get views for a year plus, right? And on YouTube, streaming on the other hand, nobody's going to be watching the stream next week. You know what I mean? And so it's easy, but less effective. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to say their names, but yeah, no stress, Paul. WISA. Yeah, I'm watching GTEC now that we're over 450. You know? Now that we're over 450, I just don't want to get a dump under like 425. So like if I take it, it's going to be small. I'm green on the day. I don't hate this little push here and like consolidation before a potential push. Thinking about it. And I could use 450. I might talk myself out of a good trade. I talked myself out of it. And that's what I said. I didn't hate that consolidation right there. I just talked myself out of it, but it's alright. Talked myself out of that one, man. What else we got today, team?
$20 seconds on the candle. Should be a red candle next. Or at least
that's what
open
I'm
red.
thinking. Yeah, if we pull back to 450,
Come down
maybe.
to 450, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of watching. I don't hate it if it does, but I'm going to take a small position.
Actually,
it 455.
Well, that's because the 9 EMA on the 1 minute. It bounced off that really well. I just didn't want to take it because it had a lot of room to come down. Will it break here? I'm kind of thinking that it won't, but it definitely could. I would say there's probably only like a 65% chance it breaks 93, but testing.
Yeah, I see about $5 too. The whole dollar's right above it.
It's holding right now. Will it break on the end? It's 15 seconds on this candle. It broke through. Okay.
Oof.
10 seconds on the candle. For the next candle, I'm expecting a slight micro pullback, not a bungee, but like a micro pullback into a push over high of day.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a pullback to 480 and then a push back up. Yep. 475, close enough. I hope you guys can see how we can kind of predict these things and how we can kind of just watch the stock's movement. Like I always talk about, there's a flow state.
There it goes above. Oh, it didn't break. I thought it looked like it wanted to break high a day right there.
Yeah, now let's see like $5, whole dollar. See if it holds 5 and continues. I can see that it's like the wick high right there.
This should break high of day though. I'm feeling like it will definitely break 513. Feels very likely.
Now it is. Yep. There it goes.
All right, quick $30 scalp.
Nice.
I definitely could have traded this better though. I definitely I should have honestly made a couple $100 here, and I'm not.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out because like even I was like, I remember I said even right here, like on this pullback, I was like, yeah, I think it might pull back to 480, and it pulls back exactly to 475.
So what we did, we had correct trade ideas, we had good trade plans, but where we failed is execution.
Right, 100%. It happens. Like I'm not super upset, but like those are the opportunities I'm gonna take. I should take, because if I don't take those, then I get bored and start forcing.
So we have 13 seconds on this candle. Will it continue? I see. This is the issue for the next candle. I don't know if it's going to run up to 6 or if it will I think it will run up to 6, but I don't feel confident in that idea.
Yeah, I think it's way too extended for me now.
Well,
like unless
this pullback that just happened has to have happened, but the question is, will it push up to 6 now? And I think it will. It should push up to 6 here.
For me, it's too extended. Like if we get a big pullback down to like $5 and then we get some confirmation holds at $5, then I might consider it. But it needs to be like a big pullback. We also have 450, I guess we could watch now, which is testing now.
It's gonna hold above 550 and it will push up to 6. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, it's starting to get weak. If it breaks, there it goes. Okay, cool. I'm actually glad it broke below because that means I get to trade it. Yeah, if it stayed above 550 and pushed up to 6, there wasn't really a great opportunity for me to get in.
Right, a lot of extension,
Yeah, so this is better for me, but I kind of expected it to run up to 6. And people might ask why are you expecting to run up to 6? And it's because this is like a common stock movement. Like stocks that do this kind of breakout do that all the time, where I'll have this kind of large pullback and then run up to 6. Right. And it still likely will run up to 6. It's just not in the time frame I thought. And the time frame matters too, because when you're day trading, not only do you have to be correct with your idea, but ideally you're correct in your time frame so that you're not just sitting in a trade hoping it goes your way. Someone said in chat Ross selling at 6. Okay, yeah, Ross is selling at 6. So it looks like Ross has the same outlook on the stock as I do.
Yep.
We both kind of see the same thing right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could see one of those things where it breaks this high right here, hits 6, and then just tanks.
I think it actually could go above 6 with how it's setting up right now, like how it exploded above the pre-market high. I'm expecting that could actually happen again right here.
It's possible for sure.
With this movement though, it will flush like you were saying at 6.
Yeah, eventually it'll get it'll flush.
Because like if you look at how the ask is moving, right. It's it makes like a 7-cent gain. It's like 3 steps forward, 1 step back is what's going on.
Right.
And we want, in order for us to have like those huge breaks, oftentimes you'll see like maybe 2 step forward, 1 step back. I know it's like a ridiculous way of putting it, but
no,
I feel like Ross probably sold out here. I don't think he's waiting until 6, which worries me because YouTube has like the delay on his stream, which means that his people will be hearing that he sold in maybe like 10-20 seconds. Yeah. So I'm expecting there to be a flush purely based off of that in a moment.
Yeah, I think we'll flush down to, it might not.
3 seconds on the candle. 3 seconds on the candle. This will be red.
Yeah, there's a little
bid
flush.
size. All right, that's actually really good that it held up like that as far as breaking. That held up really well. Very tight.
Yeah, keeping a small candle, Let's see. I'd watch 575 underneath it too if it can't hold.
Someone said he's adding instead of selling. So, but sometimes Ross will add and then he'll lose, and this is one of those instances.
Yeah.
All right, I just made a $40 scalp.
Oof. Yeah, see, this is the tank we talk. Hey, I was, really, we were both kind of spot on. Look at that $6 level. Remember, we said it might push up over 6, over 5, push over the high of the day, hit $6, and then tank. Yeah. It's a little bit too easy to predict, though, sometimes, I think, man. But there's the tank. You got into a bungee pullback on that drop?
Yeah, well, no. I had execution error. I actually lost money there. So what happened is I bought, and then I don't know what I clicked, and an error message popped up, so I couldn't sell whenever I was up. Like, because I was up, right? And I needed to sell, but I couldn't sell because I had some dialogue box pop up that I had to click off of. So, I mean, I'm still up $93.54 on the day, but I was up right there. I was up like 130, so I think I lost like $40, but it is what it is.
Yeah. But man, and this is why.
Okay, there we go. I just made a $50 scalp there, so now I'm up to 143.54.
Very nice.
Yeah, I bought in at $5 exactly, sold at 505.
Nice.
Right now we've taken 6 trades, and I've won 4.5 of them. Because the one where I lost $40, I actually managed to sell half of my position, 3 cents above my entry, but then I didn't get a complete fill because I'm trading a larger size today, and I'm trading like $5,000 positions today, so I didn't get my sell didn't get completely filled, so I had like 700 shares rather, as it crashed down on me that I had to sell. Yeah.
Yeah, there's literally nothing else in this market right now either besides.
Well, G-Tech is enough for me. This is an amazing stock. I love it. This is the for me, the stock that is this price point and moving like this. $5 stocks are my favorite. $5 to $6 stocks are my favorite, and it's moving extremely well. The fills are brilliant. Like every time I place an order, I'm getting filled like frequent enough. I'm up 143 on the day, so if I can make another $60, I'll be happy.
Yeah, Warrior Trading stream just ended. Now we're getting a surge.
Yeah, I saw that. I always keep his stream open. I don't listen to it, but I like to see which stock he's in.
Yeah, welcome all the traders.
But yeah, 143 for the day. We have $60 to go, and we are out of here. We just hit 30 minutes of trading. I said I was gonna walk out after 30 minutes, but I'm gonna stay a little bit longer. strictly because I'm $60 off of 200, and 200 is the like goal for this month, 200 a day. So
Right. Yeah, that's
all right,
pretty solid.
$60 scalp, $60 scalp on Weeza. We are up $203 for the day.
Nice.
Let's go, dude.
Hey.
So we're up $60 on Weeza, and we're up 143 on G-Tech. Do I keep
Nice.
going?
Yeah.
We hit the daily goal. We hit the daily goal. I'm like,
I mean, it's up to you, bro. Like, as long as you're okay, like, with potentially losing it, you know, like, that's the when I think about continuing to trade or stopping, it's always like, do I care if I lose this profit? You know, and of course you're always gonna care somewhat, but like, it's always the possibility if you keep trading. So it's like, how much do you want to lock in that profit right now? You know?
I mean, I kind of do.
I don't blame you.
I'm not
Like
even
I
gonna
said,
lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, and that's the right move sometimes, I think, too. Yeah, I haven't taken one trade on futures yet. Too slow. Sideways. Choppy. In the spot.
And this might sound a little pathetic, but we're we're on November 10th, and this is the first time. So this is the second time I've hit $200, but this would be the first time I closed with 200 profit, because the other time I had 200 profit, I closed the day at 150 profit because I kept trading.
Yeah, and so, you know, another one that's moving is WISA. Now this one pushed and faked.
Man, people are saying I should walk away, but I don't know, man. I'm actually I'm down with walking, but a part of me is just like, why not 1,000?
Yeah, I mean,
5x the goal.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Z. Thanks, man.
Man, I'm actually pretty hyped, dude. I was really worried after this Monday that this week was just going to like make me want to like quit trading. Because I'm not gonna lie, I literally woke up this morning not wanting to trade, which is the first time. It was the first time I've woke up and didn't want to trade in probably like 7 months.
I can hear it in your voice this morning too.
Yeah, this morning I did not want to do it. It's literally been like the first time in 7 months I didn't want to trade because I was so upset with Monday. And after like today, dude, I'm back. I'm back, baby. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was like I wasn't gonna upload to YouTube at all. Today I told everyone I was like, never mind. But there was a lot of things I said I was going to do, right?
Yeah.
And I just quit doing everything because I was like, man, everything sucks. And now I'm back. I'm happy again.
Hey, trading is so manic depressive, bro. That's one thing I learned. Like even YouTube, like YouTube and trading is both manic depressive. Like, I get a good video out on YouTube, I'm like, yeah. I get a video that doesn't do well, I'm like, man, I might close this YouTube down. You know, I do a good trading day, I'm like, yeah, I'm the best trader ever. Everybody follow me. I do a bad trading day, I'm like, I suck at trading, man.
Yeah.
I need to just give up trading. I suck.
Dude, and for me, the worst part about it is it's not even if I have a bad trading day. If I have like a break-even day, I get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, and it's bad because that's not a bad thing at all. But it's how I've conditioned myself. I've made myself so result-oriented, where if I don't meet the results, I get like super down. Melodus actually just hit the point. Reduce position size. That's 100% what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reduce position size and keep trading.
Right, for sure.
That was a brilliant suggestion. Thank you. It's so obvious, but I just wasn't thinking about it.
I didn't either, but that's the right move.
Yeah, that's 100% the right move.
You know, that way
100%.
you won't give too much back if you yeah, you won't give too much back. I think part of the reason trading's so manic depressive is because like yesterday I had my first losing day, like a week and a half, like 2 weeks.
Dude, it hurts.
Yeah, last week was a perfect week, so I didn't lose at all. I didn't have any losing days last week, right?
It hurts.
But I ended red yesterday, and as soon as I end red, some guy immediately goes, "You don't know what you're doing." And this is a guy that like watched the channel for like a year, and I'm sitting there.
Oh my
like,
god!
damn.
You remember how I think it was yesterday that I was telling you I had to ban like 15 people from my YouTube comments.
Right.
That's
like,
what
dude.
induced it. That's what induced it. I had a week where I went from making like 500 a week and I made 100 a week.
Right.
Then my video. So what happened is I had a bad week. I made $100 last week, which was really disappointing because I increased my position size. I went from trading $2,500 to $5,000. Right. I traded 100% more. Then I made 20% of what I used to be making, and then I uploaded that video. That video got like really, really bad views. And then everyone in the comments was like, not everyone, there was a lot of nice people, but there were a lot of people that were also being like really, really rude and telling me like, oh, you can't teach people or you can't share what you know because you've only been trading for like less than a year, or you're 20 years old. Why are you trying to like act like you know everything? And I'm just like, all those comments aligned with how Thinkorswim ruined like the day. I just was like so out of it. And then today I'm back. Sorry for ranting in the thing, because I know a lot of people like it to stay related to trading, but I actually believe this is related to trading because
for sure.
This was what my mental state was going into today. Is like, I literally was like, I actually messaged my thumbnail designer today, which, I mean, he's also my friend, so I don't want to call him my thumbnail designer, but like, that's like how I can explain it. He's also my friend, but
but that's
I messaged my thumbnail designer, and I
go ahead.
Just got really talkative. I got really happy again.
Oh no, you're good.
I messaged my thumbnail designer this morning before market open, and I said, sorry, I've been so off. I've been not wanting to trade or do YouTube. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know what broke my mentality. Like, I was like super down in the dumps.
bro, people say I complain too much and that I rant too much, and it's like, dude, people don't understand, man. Like, you spend hours you spend hours of your time making videos and like putting stuff out there for free. Like, it's all for free. People just criticize just to be mean. Like, people have a bad day in trading and like they'll just be negative, right? I talked about it yesterday. The real reason people do this in trading, like the truth about why people do this in trading, is because when you give trading content to people for free, like when you put trading content out there for free, right? Even if you preface it with like, yo, I'm not an expert, like I'm not an expert, like this is just my own way of trading, it's just my own system. If you can learn from it, great. If you don't like it, that's cool too, just don't watch it, But even if you preface it completely like that, I think there's so many courses in the trading world where people are spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that when they see you giving stuff away for free, they need to justify their own expenses that they're spending on these overpriced courses. And so what do? They get mad at anybody that's giving trading content out there for free because it makes them feel dumb for paying for courses, right? And I'm not saying,
true. Yeah, I wonder if that's true. I don't know.
And that makes a lot of sense. And it's like, I'm not saying all courses are bad in the trading space, but there's certainly good free content that's out there. You know what I mean? It's not like every piece of valuable information in trading is paid content. Like, that's a ridiculous like thought, and I think that's why like people spend so much money on trading that like when they see people giving it away for free, that makes them insecure for spending money on it. And so what do is they hate on the people giving it away for free. And I know that's certainly at least a little bit true. Alright, so I'm watching the SPY. I was getting ready to trade the SPY. What do you think of G-Tech here holding over $5? I think it's starting to look stronger, but although we do have some upwicks here too.
I don't really like this consolidation too much. I feel like it's a little bit difficult to get a great read. At least I don't have a great read right now. I don't have a bias on whether it will break below. Like, to me in the short term, like within the next like 3 minutes, it feels a little bit weak. But for like a longer term, like will it create a new high a day or will it like fade? I don't have a strong opinion.
Right. Yeah, Connor's actually, like, that's exactly right. Like, that's actually a really good way to say it too, Connor, which is that anyone who invests their own money into a guru is super loyal and sometimes toxic to other content creators, and I think that's exactly what it is. And that's from being on YouTube for years now. That's exactly what it is.
A lot of times people are really skeptical too, and I've got like asked a lot, like, Eric, so you're allegedly like making money and stuff, why are you bothering with making YouTube content? Is this just something you see to make like money eventually? And absolutely yes. By the way, I calculated how much my channel at its current state, if I were monetized, which I'm not monetized right now, but if I were monetized, my channel would only be producing $3,000 a year. So one, it's not like YouTube's making me rich or anything. But two, I think the biggest reason for me why I've continued to upload videos is getting positive feedback on the videos actually makes me do better at trading, because it makes me feel like when people leave like good comments or like, wow, like really nice trade or something like that, I go into my next trading day more confident, and then it makes me trade better. Like so I think in trading, it's really easy to doubt yourself, especially like someone like myself who's very results oriented. whenever I have a day where I'm not hitting my hitting my expectations, it's very, very easy for me, and it's just my personality type. But it's easy for me to get super down on myself. So when I see comments and that were like, "Oh wow, I tried your strategy today and I made $30," and like they're like, "Wow, this is like, I'm not used to making money. Like, thank you," or what, like however you put this made sense. It makes me be able to like get over missing expectations. So for me, another reason I do YouTube is it literally just makes me like feel better. Yeah.
Sometimes feel better, but
I always
I mean, I've always said this though, like any YouTuber that pretends like they're not doing it at least somewhat for financial gain is lying to you. Like, of course we do this to make money. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I love having this channel. I'm really proud of it. Like, I enjoy communicating with all of you guys and interacting with people that genuinely enjoy watching the channel and trading and talking trading with people. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. But at the same time, though, would I continue to do this if I wasn't making money from it? I don't know. And listen, and I love the channel. You know what I mean? But it's like, you're certainly doing this to make money. Everybody is. Sure, some people genuinely like helping people. Like, that's the truth. Like, some people like helping people, but they're also doing it as a financial incentive, and YouTube channels can make money. Mine makes thousands of dollars a month, and I don't have to hide that and pretend like I don't, just because, I'm open about it.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Abir asked, Eric, what made you increase your share size to $5,000? Well, there's a two-part reason. One, I have higher expectations for myself, and I want to get to the point where instead of making $2,000 a month, I'm making $10,000 a month. And I won't get from $2,000 a month to $10,000 a month trading the position size I was trading. And then another reason, people kept on like telling me I need to size up, both like my friends and like people I talked to online. So I was like, look, in between me wanting to hit higher expectations, like goals, to meet my expectations, and everybody telling me I should, I was like, you know what, let me just try it out and see how it goes. And so I had last week where I scaled up and I only made $100 profit, which was super demoralizing. But today, hitting $200, I'm on top of the world again. I'm so pumped for tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, you got this, bro. But no, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with doing things. Like, there's nothing wrong with... The smart people diversify their income and have multiple income streams. There's nothing wrong with that.
It looks like we got our answer for G-Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't look too bad, but I like. For me, I'm like really a range trader a lot of the time, like range momentum, and so it's like I look at these ranges. In this case, we had one between like 550 and 5, which was also $half and whole dollar. And so when we get the break out of that, usually a lot of the time I'm attacking those.
I actually do like G-Tech a little bit right now. I'm not sure. I don't have a trade plan yet, but I'm gonna watch and see if I can form.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, I just made a what's 6 times 5? $30 scalp. Yeah, $30 scalp.
So you break 100 or 200 yet?
Oh yeah, I broke 200 before.
Nice.
I'm at $233.64.
Yeah, we got OXSQ rip it up too. That one's not too bad.
Because I had scaled down there. Instead of taking 1,000 shares, I only took 500. So I was back at my old share size. If I had stayed on my normal share size, that could have been a $60 trade.
All right, let's watch $5 here too. Like, it's pulling back exactly to 5. Let's see if it bounces there, if it breaks.
I had an order at 504 that I canceled because I didn't get my fill, but that could have been another great trade.
Yeah, it was a quick bounce. I'm also looking at the futures market, but the market's just been in a range too much today. I'm waiting for it to break that range. We got the previous closing price, so if we look at the SPY here.
Man, I'm so happy things went well today. If today I had like a break-even day or a red day, things would have been really bad for mental.
You're so strict on yourself, bro. Like you're doing way better in accuracy than me, for sure.
It's scary, dude. It's scary. I think I'm gonna. My school offers like I like free psychologists. I don't know what to call them, you know.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna
therapists.
ask them. Like, so Ross says he has a trading psychologist that he talks to,
Right.
and I think I might just go and talk to the person and just see it. Like, cause, dude, if I had like, if today was a red day or something, with how my mental was at, oh my god, like I literally would have been. That would have been like a KO. Like I would have been out of here, dude. Which is scary. That's a scary thought.
Yeah.
You know, like I
mean,
woke up this morning and I was literally thinking that I'll quit YouTube. I'll still trade on the side, but I'll do small position size, and I'm just gonna study cybersecurity as vigorously as I had focused on trading, and then just go make 300,000 doing cybersecurity. Like that was honestly a thought that went through my head.
you could. I mean, I'm a big nerd, so I like computers. You know,
I don't.
I like coding and programming and computers. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little
As
bit
a-
repetitive in work, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big nerd, though. You know.
As a cyber student, I don't like it, and I don't want to do this as a career. It's
I
more
get it.
just like a plan B. But for a moment, I was like about to just fully embrace my plan B just because of the fact like it's not as grueling as trading can be with mentally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it's so easy. All I have to do is just go study. Like if I studied as vigorously as I did trading for the next 2 years, I could graduate like with a good amount of experience
Yeah.
and go do well in cyber. But it's not what I want to do, and I'm glad that I'm gonna that thought is out of my head, because trading is so much more fun. Like I
For
love
sure.
it. I love it so much, and I think everyone does, right? If you're here
Oh,
in the
100%.
stream, you definitely love trading.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
got to, you know.
Trading just has this endearing quality about it to where, you know, it's just, I don't know, you gotta have a, if you're gonna succeed at trading, you gotta be super passionate about it too. I've always talked about, like, you gotta love trading if you're gonna be good at it, because only loving it will make you stick around for those rough days, you know.
Yeah, and the one thing I love too is, and I know for like I would bet, maybe, I don't know, like not a lot, maybe I bet like $100 that 95% of the people watching this stream love Mondays, like
Oh, for sure.
since trading, like I bet the conversion rate of people that hated Mondays to now loving Mondays is extremely high, and I could bet like $100 on that, because I'm one of those people. I never loved Mondays, and then I started trading, and now Mondays are just the best.
Right.
Like you wake up with like a smile. It's so great. I smile like in the morning whenever I'm happy about trading. It's super cool.
Right.
Let's go get my coffee. Let's go get my breakfast.
Right.
Let's
You get pumped
started.
up about it.
Yeah. Vinny, I'm a third year in university. Connor said, starting to lose confidence in myself today. I just caught a nice break of support short on the NASDAQ. Stopping the day at $376. Profit was up for something earlier. Don't want to give it back. Hey, dude, don't lose confidence. You finished the day up 376. That's great.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, that's better than all of us here. So if you're up $400, basically, you gotta be happy in it. And I think he's just saying he's losing confidence in his trading today. So
Today,
like, it's time
gotcha.
to hang up, most likely.
Someone said Sunday is the new Friday. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, damn it, dude, the week's over. I can't trade tomorrow.
Right. You ain't gonna make 300K in cyber. You could.
No,
Hey,
so if you're the average salary in cyber isn't 300K, but if you're like really really good at the field, you can definitely make 300K.
For sure.
And if I was going to do cyber, I would want to be like the top like 5% and then push towards the top 1%.
Yeah.
Whenever I like dive into something, I want to be the absolute best, and I do it obsessively. And that's why for me, like in 7 months, I got pretty decent at trading. It's because I like jumped in so obsessively, and it's everything I've ever done. I do it almost like an addict.
Yeah.
Which is bad, but I mean it's also good.
I kind of get it. Like, when I trade, I'm either really, really obsessed with something, or I'm just not interested in it. You know?
I neglect other aspects of my life too. Like since I'm a student, but I haven't been to class once this year. I only do my homework and tests. Like I'll take my test and I do my homework, I still do A's and B's in classes. I had all A's before, but I forgot to do an assignment one day, so now I have a B in my economics class. But like I literally do only trading, and for this whole school year, I'm always doing something related to trading. Like at almost all points, I'm always like either like reviewing my old like trading sessions. Sometimes I'll even go back like a month ago or 2 months ago and try to find differences between 2 months ago and now, and whether those differences are good or bad. I think I spend probably like 3 hours a day like going back and like looking at my old trades, and I just do it in like sessions too. It's not like I do it for 3 hours straight, but I'll go watch like 30 minutes of my old trading and come back to it later. Then I watch all the other traders' content, and I won't like mention all the traders, but I'm subscribed to like 12 different trading channels, and I watch all of their content. John is one of them. And like I just consume so many things related to trading. It takes up most of my time.
Yeah, I think you gotta kind of be like that, especially in your first year. I used to watch like Sean Deckmar, and like they've got dope content. Investors Underground's got pretty good stuff. Like if you want to mention like big names, but like any channel that competes with mine with like maybe streaming, don't mention them. But like anybody else,
yeah, I don't know anybody that streams but you.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, like if you're looking for like legit big time like traders, Investors Underground had one of my favorites. Sean Deckmar was solid too.
And I don't watch them either, by the way, for like I don't watch them to like try to mimic their strategy or style, but I always like to watch what other people are doing so I can understand different perspectives, because sometimes it's useful to know what other style of traders are looking at on the same stock. Right. Because sometimes I can be so narrow-minded in like looking at my strategy that I might miss what someone else is doing. And if you know what all the other people are doing, you know, then it's you're in control. And of course, you'll never know like what everybody's doing. But if you have a pretty wide like range, you'll be. Oh, 1 sec, I'm gonna trade. Okay. We bought at 94, then we sold at 96. Okay, cool. So that's a $20 profit. So we made a $20 profit on GTEC. We're nice. Up $250.69.
Yeah, somebody else was asking about it. I think, like I said, I'm a range trader. I think it was Amir that asked about it. But like, so like, I'm looking at this range, really. Like, this is really the range I'm watching. It's holding $5, so like, I'm watching in between like $5 and $5.50. And so every time it pulls back to 5, you know, it's bouncing at 5, so it's holding that. And then like over 550, if it starts to break that, you know, maybe like a little range trade up to 580 is what I would consider, at least me. But everybody's a little bit different, and I kind of agree with like looking at other traders to see what they're doing, because like I think everybody's a little bit different, you know. And like, even I know some people trade the VWAP fade, and like it's a strategy that I've been talking about. Like I know Trade Archer posted a video to our
Dude,
Discord.
Look at this candle.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Let's see if it rejects at 550 again, though. We gotta get halted here. Nope. Nice. Yeah, 560. There it goes.
We bought at 36. Oh, wow. I did a market sell there so I got a partial fill, right? And when you get a partial fill, you pretty much have to click flatten on Thinkorswim because I don't have time to adjust my quantity to my shares. So I ordered for 500 and I got filled 400, right? Right. And I wanted to sell, but I can't go move my quantity from 500 to 400 and sell in time. So I just had to use flatten, which is a market sell. So I got filled at 1 cent above my entry, so I only made $4 there, but that should have been a larger trade for sure.
Hey, appreciate all the subs today. I'm missing out on them. I don't know why, but I think from editing I had the thing taken away. But appreciate the sub, Russell, Joel, Clifford, Darpan. Appreciate the love, guys. Y'all hit that subscribe button. I'll just be floating up here, you know. But no, I'll go back down. But y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all subscribe to Eric's channel too. It's in the description. I gotta run to the restroom. I'll be back, Eric, if you want to hold it down, bro.
Okay, gotcha. Fabian, is that how you say the name, by the way? Is it Fabian? Fabian? I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I'm really, really bad with names. I'll probably mispronounce. Fabian, okay. Uh, Fabian. So Fabian said that the normal cybersecurity salary is 65 to a hard upper average of 120, and that's with a lot of certs, master degrees, and 6 years of experience to get 120. See, this is something that I don't necessarily agree with. So when I was a freshman, when I was a freshman, that was before I got into trading, and I still had the intention of going and making a lot of money in cyber. And one of the seniors that I was working with, he was making 30 an hour while still in college. And I don't know what that comes out to an annual, but he was making 30 an hour as a student. And when he graduated, he went on to make like 90 to 95. I don't know the exact amount, but I know he was in his low 90s right out of college. And I know that many of the students that have graduated from my school are making upper 80s, low 90s as a graduate. And for that reason, I think that that range, at least maybe it is accurate, but it's just not from the people I've interacted with. Holy crap, guys. G-Tech is ridiculous. That is actually mind-blowing. Holy man. That is a $1 move on one candle. Wow, that's insane. Russell said, do you all mostly focus on penny stocks? So we do mostly focus on penny stocks, but I want to make sure we are talking about the same kind of like penny stock. We don't trade like stocks that are trading for pennies, but we're trading small cap stocks. So stocks that have a low float. And wow, dude, G-Tech is ridiculous. This is just crazy. I did not expect that to happen out of nowhere. I mean, it had a really, really nice bull flag there, but a breakout of this magnitude is insane. From 550 all the way up to 676. Crazy. Definitely, I couldn't say I saw that coming for sure. Caught me by surprise.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that?
I leave for 2 minutes, man, and this thing just rips.
Yeah, I didn't get in on that, but if I did, it moved up over $1 a share on what was a $5 stock.
I was telling you guys about that range between $5.50 and $5, and look when it breaks that range. And this is why I'm a range momentum trader, is because when it breaks those ranges, they can really move.
Oh my god, like even right there, that was still, it just went immediately from 575 to 7. That's a 25-cent move in like literally 2 seconds.
Crazy.
Like ridiculous. This stock is very, very powerful.
Yeah, for sure. Russell, we focus on penny stocks, futures, sometimes mid and high caps too, just depends. I'm yet to find like a real funded account program for mid and high caps though.
Well, can't you just use like any of them, or is it not work like that?
I mean, I've used so there's TEFs and TradeNet if you're overseas, but I'm in the US, so I can't use them. How are y'all doing in the World Series of Day Trading, by the way? I know that's today. How y'all doing? Any green traders? I know we had a few people in the top 50 yesterday when I checked the leaderboards. Let me check it real quick, actually. But aside from like ones that accept US clients, I just haven't found any.
People are that's actually the same guy, but he said SNDL. Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, I've been watching that one like almost every single day.
Oh, I don't like it that cheap. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I've been watching these almost every day. It pulled a red to green move, but I don't know about this one yet.
Yeah, that cheap. I mean, it's for me, anything below like $1 to even maybe $2 is a little bit much, because I've had troubles trading $1 stocks.
Right.
It's not like my style.
For sure.
$5 stocks are my favorite for sure. 5, 6, maybe even 7 is all great.
Let's see.
WISA is still like active. It's not as good of quality as G-Tech, but it's still tradable for sure. It's doing like 700,000 a candle.
Yeah, I've been watching the SPY. I'm waiting to see what happens with it, but Nothing too crazy yet. Hello.
So, oh, you're on the phone.
Alright, you going to the gym? Alright. Love it.
I'm super happy that today actually had like some like really amazing opportunities. It's
Right.
It's refreshing.
And honestly, yeah, it's been a tough few weeks, ain't it? And you know, I've been like the last few weeks have been tough for me, man. I've been green, like I was green almost all of like last week, you know. But it's just been so dull and slow that it's been hard to really, you know, get excited about the market in any way, you know.
Oh my god!
What?
Woo! Holy! Can I send you a screenshot and then you show it on stream?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go, John! Let's go! Let's show that on stream, baby.
What happened?
Go.
You sent it on Discord?
I DM'd you on Discord, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, John.
Woo! $400 today. Wow, yeah, here, let me show you guys.
Ow. Yeah.
Hey, keep it. Keep killing it, man. Let's see.
Oh my god, let's go, John.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm about to like blow people's ears, dude.
Get pumped up, bro. Do it. You know. You
Let's
got this.
go. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't even scale up there. That was a 30-cent scalp. That was a 30-cent scalp. I had 500 shares. If I had done my wow, John. Come on, man.
Hey, you got this, bro.
No, not you. Different John in chat.
There's another John in the chat. Hey, bro, stop stealing my name.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Wait, somebody's talking bad?
Oh yeah, I'm just being hyped, man. Sorry, I had a great trade. I'm sorry that annoyed you.
Hey, listen, guys. Yeah, listen. Y'all gotta. One thing I never understood, like, let traders have. Like, you gotta. One thing in YouTube and in trading, especially, is sometimes you gotta take your wins when you get them. You know what I mean? And so if you get wins, you got wins. You know.
I think this is like my if I finish at this level, I've been up to 400. I've only been up to $400 profit one other day, and I closed that day at 350 profit. So this right now is my largest green day ever. So
Nice.
I'm sorry that's annoying, but
Hey, yeah, let him listen. If it's his largest green day ever and he's scaling up in size, let him be happy. You know. Like, you know, don't, you know, you got to take your wins when you get them in trading. And if it's his largest green day, it's understandable, you know. Let me even see the chat. I haven't been looking. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, chill, John. I don't know if I've ever seen. Let me see something here. But yeah, don't stress it, Eric. You did good, bro. Congrats, man. If it's your largest green day ever, you should be.
yeah,
pumped, bro.
it's
You know
my
what I mean?
largest green day ever.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it's
congrats.
dude, I'm so happy. I mean,
Hey. Hard work, you know.
wow. Chipotle for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Eric could buy me Chipotle today, you know, with his green.
Yeah, Chipotle on me, dude. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dude, I got such a big smile on my face. Holy crap. Oh my god, dude.
Hey, I'm happy for you, bro. You know?
I'm like actually like, I know it's like stupid because like for some people they make this every day, but like I'm just like on top of the world. Oh my god.
I certainly don't make it every day, you know. So you're
Oh my
killing it, bro.
God.
Good job.
I didn't expect this. Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
take your profits when you got it, brother. You know.
Wow. An hour and 14 minutes, dude. Wow.
Hey.
Damn.
All right, so I'm 150 bucks up in futures today. What I think I'm going to do, though, here, guys, and I think I'm going to be very smart about this. I think I'm going to build up profit with my normal trading strategies that I know certainly work, and I can just grow with these strategies. And then once I'm up, like, a big day, like $400 or $500, once I'm up $400 or $500, I'm just going to start taking some swings. You know, and I think that's the right move to hit this goal in futures. I think that's my plan, at least right now. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that, like, most people on YouTube are supportive. Like, most people on YouTube are, like, super supportive and, like, genuinely, like, cool and nice and, like, want to see you do well. Just sometimes the haters are the loudest. You know what I mean? And so it's easy to kind of harp on the haters, but, like, most people are, like, hella supportive. All right, this is my day so far in futures. So far, at least, this is my day. And like I said, my plan for this to hit the challenge is to build up some profits like I normally do. And then once I do, take some swings. Now we're sitting right above 33.5160s. Try to get filled, nothing. Break even. Alright, no, I didn't get filled, man. I thought I got filled. Alright, I finally got filled. I'm up 205 on the day. Missed out on a little bit of green there in futures. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Sindre.
Later, Charlie. Have a good one, man. Okay, I'm gonna just watch you trade for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, futures, like I said, with futures, man, it's one of those things where I'm gonna take this sweater off. Futures trading is different. Like, you guys know me, like, I'm sure I'm gonna get some people that like, oh, I thought your strategies were so profitable, and the strategies obviously are. Like, I can make $200 in futures in my sleep, like, super easy. Like, I built up $205 today running at, like, look, running at 83% accuracy, right? I had 2 losses out of 12 trades, right? And the losses were small, you know. But the problem is that, like, I know if I don't hurry up and hit this profit target, I'm gonna get charged again next month. And I want to hit the profit target so I don't keep getting charged. And so when I found out that I was gonna get charged today, and it was my subscription was gonna renew, I went ahead and I was like, well, look, there's 2 options. I can let my P&L translate over, and I still need roughly $1,000 to hit the target, or I can just take a swing right now. If I lose, my subscription's renewing tomorrow anyway, and so I'm gonna get charged tomorrow no matter what, and I might as well try to hit it now so I don't need to get charged, or so my subscription, you know, so I get a free run, or I get a free swing, you know. So I took my free swing and lost on it. But at the same time, though, I think it's an understandable time to take those swings, and I think if the same thing happens again next month where I'm still not hitting my profit target yet, and it's about to renew, I think I'm gonna do the exact same thing. You know, I think that should be understandable too. And so, you know, but the point remains, the future strategies certainly work. Hey, thanks, Michael. Hey, see you, Charlie. Later, bro. I appreciate it, Mark Perry. Relation to Mike Perry, the UFC fighter. Alright, so we're moving up to 351.25 here. I'm watching this to potentially short into it. Oh, it's too late. Alright, we're moving back up to 351.25. There it is. Watching for a rejection right here at 351.30s. Waiting for it. We break over it. I'm just going to wait until the next rejection back below there. Back below 351.25, that is. So we're watching this. Big up wick. Gonna wait. Well done for today. I still have to get better at cutting losses because I hold them too long and I end up losing a lot, and this is a huge problem to me and I'm struggling to get over it. That sounds like amazing content, and if you renew tomorrow, you have no reason not to lose the account. Yeah, for sure. Right, and that's about logic. I mean, listen, I already renewed the account. It happened yesterday after the stream. And so I tried, I lost, and then it reset today anyway, and so thus I have a new account. But I think that makes sense, and I think that a lot of people are going to have to refresh. It doesn't matter how good of a trader you are in these futures combines. I think you're going to have to refresh. Most people at least once, unless you're my boy Wretched over here just killing it. I think most people are going to have to refresh at least one time. It doesn't matter how good of a trader you are. And that's okay with me, and I understand that. If I have to reset 2 or 3 times, like, I'm cool with that, because when I'm funded, I'll make that money back, you know. Let's see if we got a new candle opening up in 10 seconds. So I'm going to wait until a new candle opens up here and then let it bounce back to test and then short into that as long as we get it and we don't drop too much before then. Ah, missed it. There's a little bounce. Let's see if we can. There's a move up. Ah, missed it. I'm in this one. Green, and we are out. Alright, so we scalped that with 25 cents. Like I said, I told you guys exactly what I was about to do there. Try to break down exactly what I'm doing. Just getting in and out, kind of playing the spread a little bit, to be honest, with these, but, you know, that's okay. But very quick scalp. We'll see if it breaks under 351 again here as well. But up 226 on the day so far. Dude, over the last month, YouTube has gotten terrible with spam bots. Terrible,
dude,
man.
Absolutely horrible, dude. Like, even at this point, even one video would get like 3 separate groups of spam bots.
Dude, they're talking to themselves. They're like, "Oh, my man Roland's the best trader ever. Have you heard of Roland? Oh, I have. I've heard of Roland. He kindly helped me make $7,000 in the market. Oh, me too. Find his WhatsApp number here." I'm sitting there like, dude, y'all shut up. Leave my channel alone, man. You know? And yeah, well, as soon as a video posts, it's like, oh, you know. Let me see what this latest one is. And honestly, it's kind of crazy because some of them will be like insulting. They'll be talking smack about spammers. They'll be like, or they'll talk bad about scammers. They'll be like, have you guys seen the market lately? There's so many scammers out here. Yeah, me too. Scammers are the end of the world. I'm so glad I found my account manager, Michael. He's the greatest ever. And he's not a scam. It's just kind of like reverse psychology, I guess. Like, come on now, man. Listen, if you see anybody pumping up any type of trader in the comments section, run away. You know, I'm about to start making a series on just trolling them to see what happens. See if they even respond. SPY. So we broke lows in the SPY. We're gonna look for a 351 bounce up here. There's the bounce, shorting into it. We caught the bounce, and we're out. So made another 25 bucks, $25 bill, if you will. Up 250 on the day roughly now. Scalping these little bounces. You know what I noticed, Eric? You still there, bro?
What's up? Yeah,
You know what I noticed, man? My future strategies are almost identical to your penny stock strategies. They're not identical, but the nature of them is the same. Like scalping a move and holding it for like 2 seconds and just taking advantage of slight little nuances in a stock's movement based off of like new candles forming, support and resistance. It's very similar to your penny stock strategies.
Doesn't it feel just amazing? Like whenever
Dude, it feels good.
It feels so good.
It feels like a sniper. Like it's like, you know,
Yeah.
And I can even call out, like you guys heard me. I was like, yeah, it's going to bounce to 351 and I'm going to scalp that. And even though it's moving up now, it's like over with. Like I've locked in my money, you know. And it's so accurate too. And if you guys look at my accuracy in futures and then look at Eric's accuracy in penny stocks, it's pretty similar. Like in futures, my accuracy today is 85%, 86%.
Yeah,
you know?
that's around where I'm at. Like anywhere, any given day will be between 80 to 95.
Yeah, and so this is it. And like I said, it says demo, guys, because I'm in the combine. Some people are like, that's a demo account. I'm like, yeah, no crap, man. It's the combine account. But yeah, look, I'm running at 85. I've had 14 trades, 12 of them were successful, you know. But it feels good, man. And I don't know where I developed the scalping system. Sometime over the last few years, it's just like, I just find it easier to predict smaller movements like this than broad, like big range-bound moves. It's harder to predict. I just don't have the buying power. Honestly, I'm sure I'd probably be able to do it in penny stocks as well. I just don't have the buying power for it. You know, one day I'll get it and I'll, you know, try to trade like Eric in penny stocks. But
Someone or Thomas said, "What do you all think about Thinkorswim?" I'm probably gonna switch off of Robinhood after today. I had too many problems and they've been down all day. I think that Thinkorswim is a much better platform than Robinhood, though there are other platforms out there that will make Thinkorswim look like Robinhood.
Yeah.
So
honestly, bro, I'll say
it's like
this.
a great middle
middle
ground. I think it's like a great middle ground, and it's like an amazing step up from Robinhood. But there's definitely better out there. It's like a great free option.
Yeah. That's like me saying, like, Robinhood, bro. I don't know if you've ever used Robinhood, dude. But I have, and I've had a lot of my traders in my rooms have used them. Robinhood, you know how Thinkorswim might have these problems like once or twice a month, maybe. Like you know, they might have like a laggy day once or twice a month, right?
Yeah.
Robinhood will have days where the entire platform is out for days, you know, and people are just stuck in positions, options are expiring. Don't sue me, Robinhood, because Robinhood will sue you if you say anything negative about them. If you're gonna leave Thinkorswim to go to Robinhood, you're gonna be in for a world of trouble. Is all I'm gonna say. Like, Robinhood is substantially worse than Thinkorswim, and this is coming from somebody. I've used them all. I've used Robinhood, Thinkorswim. Weeble's a little bit better. You know, if you want to check out Weeble, I got you. But you know, in the end, like I said, understand that like you're still gonna run into those same issues on Weeble. Problem is, you're gonna have less support. You know, and it's just gonna be. It's not gonna be as. It's not going to be as easy on Robinhood as it is on Thinkorswim.
I think that my largest issue that I have with Robinhood is that they don't have a support line. You'd think that a company that moves as much money as they do would have a support line, but they don't. You can't call them.
Right.
You don't have a way to like contact them quickly.
Right.
Like I don't even think they respond to emails in a prompt manner.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Whenever you are giving you're allowing these people to move around your money and stuff, and you're trusting them with that, and you can't easily get in contact with them, that's just a huge red flag for me personally. Like, whenever I've had issues on Thinkorswim, the idea of not being able to call them like I do and get on the phone with them in a reasonable amount of time is so frightening. It's so frightening. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, you know, not to sell out, but hey, if y'all want to try out Top Step, if you're in the futures game, listen, if you can trade these momentum strategies in the SPY, if you could trade mid and high caps, you could trade the SPY, then you can trade futures in the Emini, because that's all futures trading really is. And if you want to be a part of it, it's a funded account program. Basically, the cheapest package is like $120 if you use my discount link. And for that $120, if you can make $2,000 in profit while following their rules, they fund you $30,000 as a professional proprietary futures trader. It's the cheapest funded account program I've ever used. It's the highest reviewed funded account program I've ever used as well. There's 0 commissions on the platform. And futures trading is basically like heaven for experienced traders. Like if you're an experienced trader, lots of leverage, no PDT rule. It's open almost 24/7. There's some fees from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange that all futures are connected to. But aside from that, you don't even have to trade the SPY or SPY's momentum. You can trade crude oil, gold, cattle prices, whatever asset you want, really. And if you want to check it out, like I said, I think this is the best way. Like if you're actually a legitimately good trader, if you're legit good at trading, but you don't have the funds to put thousands and thousands of dollars towards equity to trade, try this out, because this is a way for, if you're a good trader and you can prove it, you get funded like a professional trader, and they legitimately fund you, super highly reviewed. Check it out, 20% off at my link. You know, I'm not a sellout. I am biased though, obviously, to end the sarcasm, I'm obviously going to be biased in their favor though, because I post affiliate links, and if you sign up, I make a cut from it. And so I'm obviously going to be biased in their favor, but if you want to help support your boy out, check them out. There's the link. Man, look at GTEC. It's still moving, man. It's still moving.
Dude, I wanted to stop. But I'm about to be in GTEC again, man.
Yeah. I'm looking at a pullback to 6.
Maybe I might put my $400 day on the line just to get a little bit more. I'm getting a little bit of,
I don't know, bro. Think about it like
this.
If you gave back half of your profit today, how bad would you be? Like, just out of it. Just done.
I would still be happy. I wouldn't be as happy, but like right now I'm euphoric, and
right.
If I lost half, I would just be happy.
Right. So yeah, look, I said the pullback to 6. We'll see if it bounces here, because this is kind of what I really like trading.
Man, I almost bought that and then I didn't, but if I did, that would have been a good trade.
Yeah.
It definitely has the ability to like break below 6 and then come down to like 590, 580, but
Right.
How likely it is, I don't know. I don't want to put odds on it yet. I'm still trying to get a good read. If it does come down to 590, 585, that would be a great buy. Like a great buy, which I think it might happen right here. It looks like it's going to break. Is it going to break? Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, slight break.
The low of it was 92 though, and 92 wasn't in the range. My range was 90 to 85, and it didn't get that low. At this point, I would still be willing to buy at 85, but I would no longer be willing to buy at 90. So my new range that I'd be willing to buy in is 80 to 85.
Right, so here's the letter they sent out, guys. So if you're in the World Series of Day Trading, it says any competitor who had a balance of under 240K at the end of day 1 will have his account balance reset to 240K, since they did experience issues yesterday in the first day of the World Series of Day Trading. That excludes anyone who had an open position overnight, and open overnight positions always cause immediate elimination from the competition. And so if you had, for instance, a 230K balance at the end of the day yesterday, they put you back up to 240 and you basically start over. So you get a fresh start today unless you held overnight. That was the news for the World Series of Day Trading. And so let me know how you guys are doing. Yeah, I'm watching GTC. Yeah, I think walking away is the right move though, Eric. I think that it's your best day ever. When you have your best day ever, you hold on to it, you know.
Yeah.
You ever listen to Mac Miller, bro?
Mac Miller, is he a fighter?
No, you're too young, I'm sure, for Mac Miller. Mac Miller passed away 2 years ago. He's a rapper.
Okay.
But he's got a song.
He was either a UFC fighter or a rapper.
Yeah, but no, he's got a song that was titled "The Best Day Ever." It's actually a super dope song. You should listen to it today. You know.
I'll listen to it after this. Yeah. Mac Miller, best ever.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller. You know. Yeah, he dated Ariana Grande for a while. You know. Yeah, I'm waiting to see more trades. I mean, I'm up 250 on futures, but like I'm looking at the SPY. I'm up in pennies to do as well today. That's what I said. Like I had some guy that like immediately was like, every time I have a losing day, which is like once a week maybe, on average, is probably like once every 2 weeks on average. But every time I have a losing day, it's like they're just waiting. They're just waiting for me to lose. Like why? You know? It's like they can't say anything when I'm green on the day. And so they just wait for me to lose and then criticize me then. It's just kind of like, come on, bro.
Was anybody from Warrior Trading's live stream, do you know how much money he made today?
He lost money today, I think.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. I think he lost.
He had a red day yesterday, too.
Yeah, I think he did.
I think yesterday he lost $8,000.
Yeah, I think he lost more today, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going by what they said in... But what they said when GTEC was making its initial kind of crazy move and everybody came here from Warrior, I'm pretty sure he lost today. I'm not 100% sure, though. Why the range of 80 to 85? Are you talking about GTEC? Are you talking about... No, I don't look for 80 to 85. Earlier, I was looking at like 5 to 550. 20K? He lost 20K? No, he's up today? Okay.
So he made 20K?
Up 12K? I don't know.
We got some different numbers going on.
Yeah. I don't know, man. GTEC's making moves, and look, so we did hold at 6. We pushed under it like a few cents, but we still basically held here at $6, and we're starting to rip up. 650 is the next resistance level on this chart for GTEC, so if you're trading GTEC, watch 650. That would be the level that I would be very careful with and pay attention to.
Dude, can you imagine being up $5 million in a year?
Oof, no, man, but I can't
fathom what that's like.
Yeah. Like realistically, I probably make like not to gloat. I'm not trying to gloat because I don't necessarily think it's that much relatively speaking, but like I probably make like $8,000 a month, you know, and like gross. I'm gonna say gross, just tax man. But that's plenty for me. I couldn't imagine making, and that's plenty for me. And I've got a wife and 2 kids, and so I couldn't imagine making like. What'd you say, 8 million in a year?
No, he's up $5 million this year.
Oof, man, I couldn't imagine making that much, man. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. I'd probably try to start more businesses, but I couldn't imagine being up that much.
Yeah, for me, like the idea of just making that annually is
crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's mind-boggling.
For sure.
Like that's more than a lot of people's life savings.
But yeah, and I'll give Ross credit though, because it's like people think I hate on Ross. I don't hate on Ross. I've just understood that like if he's trading something, you got to be very careful because when you got a following that big, regardless of what his intentions are in it, you're gonna cause some huge swings up and down in low float pennies stuff.
People listen to him. Yeah.
Yeah. But when I first got started trading, I remember I was in real estate, and like one of my clients in real estate made me drive out to Killeen, Texas, which is like 3 hours away. And it's like I had shown these people like 20 houses here in Houston. And so I had taken them for days and days and spent hours and hours as a real estate agent showing them the houses. And then they just went up and decided to move to Killeen. And so like I could have taken like in real estate, I could have taken like a 20% cut and made like $500. Or I could drive out to Killeen for a day, and they promised me, they were like, yo, look, if you showed us great houses out here, but we're moving to Killeen. If you're willing to drive out here in a day, we'll find a house today for sure. We'll get a bunch of houses on our list. And it was actually my wife and I's anniversary, like 4 years ago. And so I ended up driving hours away to Killeen, and I didn't have anything to do. And I remember I put on Ross's Warrior Trading beginner day trading course, and I listened to that thing the entire trip there, like the entire ride out there to Killeen to show these people these houses. I listened to Ross's day trading course, and that was really the spark that got me interested in day trading. That was really the spark to like get me involved with day trading. And so, like I said, you might think I hate on Ross sometimes. I don't. Like, Ross is the man. The content he teaches is legitimately, you know, profitable, and the strategies he's using works, right? Sometimes when you have a big following like that, though, you're going to take some big swings, and you're going to cause some big movement. Ugh.
You should just retire gracefully before he loses 400 grand, like that guy in the Discord. Who?
Dude, if he loses 400
Wait, who is the guy in the Discord that lost 400 grand? Is that in Mike's Discord?
GTEC, there's the 650 break. So we broke 650. We'll see if we hold now or if we get rejected. Watch it to see if it bounces up to like 655s, and then really we need to wait for a new candle to open up to see if it holds over 650. I think so.
15 seconds on the candle, yeah.
Yeah,
15.
That's what I'm looking at too, and that's what I'm saying. That's what made me really realize that like you and I trade very similar in futures. Is like with our scalping strategies, they're very similar.
Next candle, well, I think it's gonna start red.
Yeah, and now that if it would have opened up, if it would have opened up above 650, I would have liked it a lot more. Now with this push, it's a little bit hard to trust since you have that big up wick, which indicates selling pressure here for GTEC, like this wick right here, and so I don't like it as much. If it would have opened up above 650 as a $0.50, then I would have liked it a lot more. But since it opened up below it, we'll see. I'm not. It could always still run. Who knows? But just based off of like short-term candle analyzation, I just don't like it as much now. Yeah, and see, there's exactly, exactly what I was saying. Speaking of Trader Mike's, though, y'all go check out my boy Trader Mike's Discord. We had a few spam bots creep their way into Trader Mike's today. No, sir. They don't know you got spies on here on YouTube. They got spies over here, bro. Y'all sending me spam, not today. Y'all get banned with the quickness in Trader Mike's, I ride for Trader Mike's, Yeah, y'all go check it out, though. There's the link. It's the super active penny stock Discord right above us. Y'all go join that thing. But my nose is stopped up, so I use Afrin. If anybody knows what Afrin is, it's like it causes your nasal passages to like not swell so much. And when I was sick the last week, I used Afrin. But the problem is that like if you use it for over 3 days, when you try to stop using it, your nose will just be like a rock. It'll be just stiff, like you can't smell anything, and it's just completely stopped up. And so now that I'm not using it anymore, my nose is just stays stuffy. Anybody know what triggered this bull run for GTEC? I mean, we could look up the catalyst. I vaguely remember what it was this morning. This is Greenland Tech. The company reported they're going to begin offering integrated electric drivetrain systems to existing forklift OEM clientele to support manufacture of electric forklifts using lithium batteries. So basically, it sounds like an EV play for construction, like a construction EV play, is what this sounds like. Hey, and y'all go check out my video from this weekend. Here's the link to it if you want to check it out. It breaks down some of these future strategies that I'm using that, like I said, legit work. Z-Sand showing up. There's the link right there. Z-Sand showing up in the scanners. Let's look at this hold at 625 here. Let's see if we make a push towards 650 in GTEC. Z-Sand running up. But like you can see this wick come down to 625, so we're putting in a higher low here. We'll see if it makes the push and breaks over 650 now. Let's watch it. See if I called this one correct. It's trying. Spread opened up a little bit, but it's in the 640s.
Kind of feels like it won't, but it may.
I don't know. I like the down wick buying pressure.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh my god, that's a good push. Good push.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, really, one thing that helps me with these, like predicting these, is like what I usually look for is like a big wick at a half whole or $quarter level, because those are always psychological levels. So in this case, it was at 625, and so we had a big down wick, which means buying pressure. And so once we have a big down wick and the candle basically reverses, we get a little bit of a, big, down wick indicating some pressure on the upside. And then we have the $half right above us that we can break and cause an even bigger rip. That's kind of how I predicted that one. Is you just have a higher low, nice up or a nice down wick for some buying pressure coming in, and then a huge squeeze back up there.
G-Tech is actually like kind of a monster, and I love it.
Yeah, it's a big move today, man. This is certainly a monster relative to the rest of this week and in the last week or two.
Yeah.
Certainly much better than we've been getting for sure.
It's a monster, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got my endoscope tomorrow.
What's that again?
It's basically I think it's an endoscope. What's it called? It's a scope of the esophagus.
Oh, gotcha.
Endoscopy. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's basically they're gonna stick like a camera down my stomach and down my esophagus, and look to see what's wrong with me, basically. And so y'all wish me good luck and good vibes and good prayers, or however you do. I'm sure I'm fine, but like there is, with the symptoms I'm having, it could be cancer. It's unlikely, but it could be. So, hey, y'all wish me luck. Talk about the wicks being created in the last second or two. I mean, these wicks are a little bit more insignificant relative to the broader move here. Like these last few, this is just consolidation. Now we can see 675, and we might spike up here if it holds over 675. But I think the next big level is $7 above us. We'll see what it does at 7. It's the high of the day, which in a big mover like this that everybody's watching, that high of the day is significant. Yeah, thanks, Ed. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, there's 7. Okay, big break at 7. 725s.
Wow, dude, this stock is like ridiculous. Honestly,
Strong,
it's ridiculous. Sure. Wow, dude.
Yeah, $7.
I'm impressed every single time. It's like it does it over and over, and then each time I'm just equally like shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace to Alex Trebek. Jeopardy host passed away yesterday. Hey, that's rough, Arfat. John, have you found a good funded account program for the type of trading we do here every day? I don't know. I think Top Step has me a little bit spoiled, to be honest, because like Top Step's odds and like system is so much more favorable than most that like finding like a comparable one for actual stocks has been more difficult. Like the ones I have used have just been noticeably too expensive. You know, Top Step being less than $150 a month is very, very cheap relative to most of the other ones I've ever used. And so if I could find one that's like, you know, same price of Top Step, I'd probably use it as well and try to kind of do all of them. If you guys know of one, let me know. I'm down to try it out. But yeah, that's the biggest thing stopping me. The ones I've used were just too expensive, less favorable odds once you are funded, not very favorable conditions, and you know, it is what it is. Yeah, looking back to the cybersecurity comments, like you can make 300K. It just honestly, it genuinely depends on where you live, right? In the South, 300K is like a millionaire, right? And so, you know, if you're in the South looking for a cybersecurity job down here, you know, it's gonna be very difficult to make 300,000. Now,
yeah, I mean, I'm in. Sorry, I'll let you finish. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say, like, if you're in Cali or up north where Eric is, you're going to be making noticeably more, and 300K is not out of the world, you know, not super high.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I'm in like Missouri, and the only reason I said that like 300 a year would be like doable. It's definitely on the high end, right? But that's what I was planning on doing, is like becoming like the best in cyber if I did want to go and do that. And like, because I know that like there's people from my school that were upperclassmen my freshman year that graduated making upper 80s, low 90s, and they're doing that as a college graduate. So think about like getting a lot of experience and like going and doing a lot of projects. I think it's pretty reasonable over the span of like 15 years to get up to a like 300 annual range. I think so. Maybe I don't have experience in like being a professional like in that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I could just be completely wrong, but that was the expectation I had. I could be just off completely.
Right. And I mean, 300K, like I said, if it depends on where you are. Like Cali, 300K is, you know, probably standard. Up north, I'm sure it's probably pretty standard as well, depending on where you are. So like Missouri's pretty up there. I don't know what the standard of living is up there, but you know, you're down here, it's going to be, you're certainly going to be, listen, it all is relative, right? Like, you can certainly make 300K in cybersecurity. The easiest path would probably be to just start your own firm and start your own company in the cybersecurity space. Right, like, you start your own firm, you're going to be making millions, and that's true for anything. You know, if you know how to program, you know, you could write security programs. That's, John McAfee did that. Make bank doing it. So it just depends. Like if you're talking about just getting a conventional just job employment in cybersecurity, you could still, I'm sure it's not going to be like the intro price, but like you could work your way up to 300K depending on where you live.
So I could be wrong. Kobe said that 300K is definitely the high end everywhere, even in Cali. And if that's the high end in Cali, then I guess it's definitely maybe it would be difficult. But I know that for sure then, because we did talk about opening your own firm. I know for certain that if you opened up your own firm, that would be doable. But pretty much if I had quit trading and quit YouTube and instead focused on cybersecurity, which is my field of study, I wouldn't be satisfied like with like making like 100, even though 100 is great. Like that is a lot of money. Like if I was doing it though, I want to be like the best. It's just I don't like doing something without being like really, really good at it. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think that competitive drive is important. I think if you're going to be good at anything, like I'm hyper competitive of a person.
I'm very hyper competitive, yeah.
Like even with my kids, like my wife made a joke and she posted like a meme the other day, and the meme goes like, I'm a good dad, but I'm not let my kids win at Mario Kart to boost their self-esteem good.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You know, my kids play me in Mario Kart. You know, I'm being cutthroat in Mario Kart. Yeah, they ain't winning today.
Yeah,
you know?
my dad still kicks my butt in a lot of things. Like he's like 40 something now, and like even so whenever I was younger, he would still try. Like he would never let me win. Like I remember when I played basketball and I was like really young, right? He would be like throwing his weight around and like using his size to just completely destroy me.
Right.
He would do everything in his power.
Elbows.
No, he wouldn't hurt me, but like he wouldn't take it easy. He wouldn't like use the fact that he was taller and like bigger than me. Like whenever I was smaller, he would just completely play to win and shut me down. Like it took me many years to finally beat my dad even once in like, basketball.
But that's the right move though, and like what I explained to my kids, like listen, when my daughter was like 4 and 3, I let her beat me in soccer. You know, she's like 3 or 4, right? But once she's at like a cognitive level where she understands what's going on, you know, I'm gonna play her normally. And when she complains about it, I always tell her the same thing. I was like, look, I can let you win, but that's not gonna improve your skill. Or I could play normally, and even though you might lose sometimes, it's gonna teach you how to be a better soccer player and a better player in general, regardless of what we're playing, right? Like I could let you win, you're not gonna get better that way. Or I can, you know, actually show you what you're doing wrong, and you can try to work to improve that, you know.
Yeah, I actually think it's really good though to not let kids win.
Right.
Because I remember the first time I beat my dad, it was like a euphoric feeling. It was like, oh my God, did this actually happen? Did I really just beat? Yeah, did I really beat him? Like what?
Yeah.
it's the best feeling ever. Like whenever you're like spending a long time to finally win, and then you finally get it,
Right.
it's like you have to like do a double take.
Yeah.
You know, it's like wow, that happened. I really won.
And that's how my son was with, like, my son plays video games with me, and like I'll teach him to be good at stuff, but like I'm not gonna let him win. And once he's over the age of like 4, like 4 is my cutoff line, because when you're 4, you know, they can try to be good at different things, but it's like, listen, you know, they have no chance of ever winning against me at anything at 4, you know, no offense, but my kids aren't gonna beat me at basketball at 4, you know. Yeah. But once they hit to be, you know, 5, 6, 7, you know, they're getting, maybe not even 5. I might let them win at like 5 or 6 even, but like once they start to be like aware, you know, they're getting no mercy from me.
I remember when I was 10, and my dad would like be like just ruthless. It was insane. It was so it was funny. It was funny, but it was just like.
But it teaches you to be better, and it teaches you to be competitive. And I think competitive drive is one of the most important things that anybody can have. Because I think if you're not competitive, you're never going to be good at anything, or you're never going to be at the level you want to be with anything, right? But if you're competitive, like whether it's YouTube or trading or any type of skill or any sport or anything, you got to have that competitive drive if you want to be good at anything. And you know, I think that is going to benefit you as a trader as well. As long as you're not toxic with it in trading, you can be competitive. I'm super competitive, you know, in trading. But
yeah, I think competitive is a good thing, although it can definitely be negative.
Oh, for sure.
It's been negative for me sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out a little bit longer today, Sage. Yeah, we're just chilling. Like I said, I'm trying to trade futures, and I'm just waiting.
And GTEC's been a monster too, so I mean, there's no reason to like. I mean, you can always walk away if you don't have time, but like, whenever it's like moving this well, there's definitely reason to stay around.
Sure, if it's favorable, it's favorable. You know, you can't. You know, I'm not going to walk away if I'm making money and killing it. You know, I'm gonna take my money and be done. You know what I mean?
How are you doing on penny stocks today?
I am up slightly. I'm up like $10, which is fine.
Hey, that's good. Yeah. That's so good.
I'm looking at GTEC. Really, I'm trying to save a little bit of buying power for tomorrow, since I know my funds are not going to settle today. So I'm trying to save a little bit of buying power in pennies. And really, I'm having some fun trading futures. I'm up about 260 right now in the futures game. So we're going to keep trying to make our money and see what happens here.
Sage asked, since I just got back, is anyone trading GTEC? I haven't taken a trade on it in like 10 minutes or something. I don't know actually how long it's been. I can see the timestamp. Oh wow, holy! It's actually been a long time since I've taken a trade on it. I guess I've been just chilling and.
Oh no. Whew, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I accidentally clicked something on Thinkorswim, and I thought I was about to fail me on GTEC, but I canceled it before it did.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a trade on GTech in a while, but I've been watching it this entire time. I guess and it looks like Arfat, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I just never want to say names because I'm always
give 'em-
scared I'm gonna say it wrong.
Right, yeah. I don't say names either. Sorry, I know you're about to say something, but I don't say. A lot of times I'll just give them my own nicknames because I don't know if they're like curse words in another language or some stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And so I usually just say like with Arfat, I'll just call him A. You know, that's usually what I say.
Just go by the first letter.
Right. I do that enough. So I'm in this one on futures. We're gonna see what we get here. If a little bit of a bounce back, I'm gonna let it test, but down $37, $25. See if we get a squeeze down, break even, and filled. All right, so made a little bit of money there. A little scary that one, but we're up almost 300. We're up 290 basically on the day. How profitable has the 1 minute pullback strategy been? It's not one that I trade very often. Like it really depends. Oh, were you gonna say something, Eric? My bad.
Oh no, I was
Okay.
I was actually about to answer the same question you asked, or that you were answering, because it looks. I asked him if he was asking me, and he replied, "Yeah."
Okay.
For the 1 minute pullback, so I have the bungee pullback and I have the 1 minute pullback. I've traded a couple 1 minute pullbacks, so I'm up $408.07 on the day. I think I've made like about 100 from the 1 minute pullback, and I think I've made like 300 from the bungee. So I think like it's profitable, right? I made like $100 from micro pullbacks today, which is like the 1 minute pullback. Well, aren't they both 1 minute pullbacks? I'm trading off the 1 minute chart, and they're both pullbacks. So I guess you should specify. I'm gonna say that the 1 minute pullback is both the bungee and the micro pullback. So yes, the 1 minute pullback has been profitable. I made $408.07 today, and I'm like on I do green most days. Like last month, 3 red days, and then this month I have had 1 red day, and I've had 5 green days. For the division between the two types of 1 minute pullbacks, I make more money from the bungee pullback than I do the micro pullback. And I think my accuracy on the bungee pullback is higher than my micro pullback. So I think all around my bungee pullback is just a better strategy.
All right, so I'm in this one of futures. Just scalp that for like $30-$40, I think. I'm up $320 on the day. $30 roughly, $30 win, or $33 win is exactly what it was. So yeah, another little scalp in the futures market. Building up these profits here today. And like I said, I'm gonna take larger swings coming pretty soon once I build up some profit, I think. But I'll say this about the 1 minute pullback, guys. Like, there's a lot of different variations of it, and so it's like if you just blindly trade a 1 minute pullback without context that you need, it's not going to be a winning play. Like, I've traded the 1 minute pullback, and really, like, I've made content on that strategy for like 3 or 4 years now. Really, I learned it, to be honest. I learned it from Warrior Trading because it is one of his strategies that he's been teaching. But you got to trade it the right way. There's a lot of different ways to trade it. There's 2 in my opinion, and I know you were talking to Eric, but I'll just go ahead and explain my logic on it too. So there's a few different ways you can trade it, right? One of them is, this is really my favorite way to trade it, right? Where you get, first of all, it needs to be either right above or right below a big confirmed level. And so if we're looking at GTEC here, just to give you an example, like I can look at $4.
Can I interrupt
right
real quickly?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I did take another trade and I made another $30.
Hey, what are you up now?
$438.07.
Man, Eric, you're making me look bad, bro. What are you gonna do? Hey,
And that was
bro.
a micro pullback. Not a
Nice.
bungee.
But yeah, so I look for it to either be right above or right below a big confirmed level, and I use it as a consolidation indicator, right? And so for this instance, we got GTEC that ripped above $4, and so we're above $4, and then I look for the 1 minute pullback as a quick consolidation indicator. And so when we get this rip over 4, and we see this 1 minute pullback. The beautiful thing about these is that like everybody's looking for an entry once this breaks, right? Like once it breaks, everybody's looking for an entry, but they don't want to chase it. And so they wait for consolidation in this little 1 minute pullback. A lot of the times, the most powerful ones, you're just going to want to see a big down wick here. Like down wicks are super profitable because it indicates selling pressure. And so then when we have this little 1 minute of consolidation, everybody that was looking for an entry on the break of $4 jumps in. And then what do we get when everybody jumps in? We get a volume increase right here. And so you can see the volume actually come up. If we scroll up to where that volume came in, it came in right after this 1 minute pullback. And so if you jump in right at the break of this candle and then use this low as a risk, you're gonna have a pretty solid risk reward trade. A lot of the time I'm just using like half and whole dollars as a reward target too, and so in this case you could ride it up to 450. You know, we hit 450 here, you could sell, or you could keep holding it depending on what you want to do, whether you're scalping it or not. But that's my favorite way to approach the 1 minute pullback, and that's the one where I've had the best results trading it. Is trading it either right before as consolidation or right after a big level break, that like a confirmed level. You can see a lot of confirmation at $4. And so that's how I usually approach it, but everybody's a little bit different. What'd you say?
Just G-Tech broke 8.
Okay, oh, let me see. Missing it. Nah, I don't know if it's gonna hold here. We'll see though. I like that 750 level right underneath it, and so if we get like a quick pullback to 750, we might be able to attack that range in between 750 and 8 if it doesn't hold.
Also, it looks like V has a question in chat, and I'm gonna let you take that because I don't know.
Let me see. I got a message saying, what? Bill amount here. I mean, I have no idea. What are you doing, bro? Are you trading futures? 20 shares at 25.90. Whatever you're trading, bro, I don't think it has anything to do with us. I have no idea what you're doing, man. DK5236. I don't know, bro. Are you a scam? Yeah, are you a scammer?
No, it looks like they had like a genuine question. I just don't know like what to make of it.
Okay, that's a watch. That is a Citizen stainless steel men's court watch. But yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with me, bro. You're welcome. Yeah. Google's your friend, though, brother. Google's your friend. Let's type this in. Or no. Maybe it's furniture. Furniture of America. I don't know, bro. I would just call your bank, dude. We did get the rip over GTC. Wow, man. We did break 8.
Wait, I didn't even see that. I was looking at the chat and I didn't even see that. That's insane. Dude, the stock is like literally a monster. It's quite impressive. Look at that, man.
Crazy.
Oh my god. Wow. It's literally hit. Wow, dude, that's a $1 move.
Man, this thing's over 9. It's so extended now, I can't attack it. I don't know what to do here.
Dude, that's literally another one. Dude, this has had two separate $1 moves on a 1 minute candle.
Yeah, this is the other 1 minute pullback that I was gonna say is that you need to look for parabolic.
Oh my
moves.
god!
966.
Wow. Dude, I'm just like, I cannot, dude. I cannot. This is like literally insane. It's
it's too much. Yeah, for sure. And what I was gonna say is like if you're gonna attack the other form, which is like a real like momentum 1 minute pullback, you need to attack it on parabolic moves because a lot of the time those will appear in like clusters. And so you look for big breaks like this and attack the 1 minute pullback, but those have been substantially more risky. Somebody said, can you touch on the 40 to 60% healthy retracements? 40 to 60%, that seems like an awful lot. I usually prefer like what I usually do is I look for confirmation on a chart, right? So like in this case we got some at 775. You know, I could look for a pullback to that, but 40 to 60%, that's a lot. I don't know if I'd buy that pullback because I think that's going to show a lot of weakness and longs are going to get scared, get squeezed out. And there's just going to be some damage from those sometimes.
Man, I'm just like in like I'm astonished at G-Tech. It's quite cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
276% on the day. Crazy. Like, it's just, and sometimes the moves are like, you expect it to like break out a little bit, and then it doesn't break out a little bit. It like it like explodes. It just explodes, man.
Let's see if this 1 minute pullback works right here though. This is a little 1 minute pullback. These are a little bit more risky for sure. But like here's one right here. Let's see if it actually like follows through. We got 850 underneath this.
I mean, this thing's pretty hot. If you look at the 5 minute chart, like the 1 minute chart looks decent for trading, but I do keep the 5 minute chart up for perspective, and the 5 minute looks a little bit more scary.
Oh yeah, it's super extended. I'm not trading it. I'll say that. You know, it's just too high. Even though it's putting in great moves, and I think they're like if I ever traded this, it would be like really quick scalps.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like very quick.
Too much risk exposure if you hold.
For sure. And when these things tank, they can tank big.
Hard.
Like yeah, they drop fast, and a lot of the time like they won't stop at like regular support or resistance that like a majority of stocks will bounce at. A lot of the times when it's this extended, it's just gonna dive down because there's so many traders that are long in this move that have just been buying in as it goes up and up and up, that when we get a squeeze down, you know, it can be very catastrophic. I'll say.
If any of my if any shorters are in this stream right now, if you can catch the back end of the stock, you're in for a payday, like a very nice payday of like thousands of dollars. You can make a lot of money on this.
Hey Joss, no worries, brother. Happy to help, man. Yeah, it's what are the yellow and blue lines, Cody? They are the 26 and the 12, or the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA. The blue one is the EMA, the white one is the SMA. The 26, and then the blue one is the 12 EMA. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, this was really the only one that moved, but I think you said it earlier, it's the only one we really needed today.
Man, this is so cool. I love it. It's just so chill too. Like the stock, like even though it's been really explosive, it hasn't been like, I haven't had any like heart attacks.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember SPY?
Yeah.
Like SPI?
SPI, yeah.
Whenever I traded that stock, like it was like heart attacks. Like it was moving like too much. And this one has had like a lot of good scalping opportunities, but it's been predictable for the most part, you know.
Right.
And
yeah. It's been
SPY was not. SPY was like, we're gonna go up $5 a share, and then we're gonna go down $3 a share,
right.
And then we're like, it was too much.
This one's had a beautiful run up here. Like it's been holding every major level it breaks for the most part. It's been holding. Like even, you know, we look at a 5 minute chart, I'm sure it looks even better, at least in the initial run. But like, look, so it broke pre-market high. It broke pre-market high right here at 509, basically 510. Held beautifully. Broke that high right there. Held beautifully. Broke that high right there. Held beautifully. And so it's been holding every high.
It's been a great stock.
Yeah, it's been super reliable. Yeah, I think I would continue pushing in futures. Like I'm up $320, but we're too rangy right now in the SPY. Like if we look at the SPY itself, SPY, you can see just sideways right now. We're just too sideways. And one thing I never do is I never try to trade it in this middle range right here. It's just too risky. It depends on like if it breaks some levels, but this is just too risky. It's too sideways. So, you know, I was gonna take some swings today, but maybe I'll come back in like power hour if we get something.
Hey John.
What's up?
$5, baby.
Huh?
$5. I estimated $5. Oh, it was like super.
Ballin'.
I was gonna try to like pump up $5, and I was like, nah, it's too much effort.
$5 is, listen, I'll take $5. I'm up like 10, you know. So hey, I'm happy with it, but GTEC pull it back here now. We'll see if it holds. Let me see.
It has a lot of room to fall too, though. I'm just being I'm being a little bit wary with my bungee opportunities because they're there, but I do have to be careful because this definitely has plenty of room to fall.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm not. My hands are off for this one, and it looks great, but you know it's too extended. I mean, I don't mind this pullback on a 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart doesn't look bad. Like maybe a pullback down to like 775. But
yeah, I'm looking 770ish. Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's not terrible, but looking
the
at the
5-minute chart still looks great. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 minutes still looks great in my opinion. Well, not great per se, but it still looks like it has the ability to do well.
Yeah, what I usually do with these is like I'll look for it to break over $9. So like right here, if it breaks over $9 and then like a new candle forms right there, then it looks bullish to me, and you know I would attack that on the upside. But and it would be like I said, if I had traded this one, it would be so short term that there would just be so much risk on the table. I wouldn't feel super comfortable trading it any longer than that.
I give mad respect to the people who are able to hold a stock like this, like for a long time.
Right.
Like I know some people are able to do it, and they can't handle like the short scalping. But for me, I can't handle the holding, and I can only handle the scalping. Like scalping is pretty, like it's stress free, but holding for me is scary.
Yeah.
And a lot of people they have the opposite. So I mean it's kind of weird. To each their own.
Yeah, I was going to comment on something that Kyle actually said in Trader Mike's. And y'all join Trader Mike's. I'll post the link. Y'all can join our own Discord as well. But Trader Mike's has got a bunch of good traders in there hanging out. Not saying ours. Okay, so there's the $9 break.
You asked and you received.
Hey, look. That's why I usually buy. Like,
oh my god.
Look at that. Hey.
Oh my god. Up to 10, dude.
I'm telling you guys. And that's what I usually scalp, and like that's how I use it in futures as well. Like this one has so much liquidity, it kind of translates to how I trade futures, which is like that's what I jump in there is like $9, and look at that, like right at $9, man.
Dude,
like, look at this.
That is like it's just so explosive.
And it's so reliable. Like I could predict that like 5-10 minutes or like 2 minutes before it happened.
What did you expect it to go up to 10?
Oh well, no, but I expected it really 9.50, but the volume picked up at $9, and I think that's the bullish catalyst that causes all this volume to come in. Is it pushing back over $9 specifically?
Yeah, this is just like, and it's doing it so frequently too. It's just like that. That's another like over $1 per like in a one candle move.
Right.
It's just like crazy. There's like so much money here.
Well, I think I'm gonna lead this into this comment by Kyle in Trader Mike's. He said GTEC has a self-registration or a shelf registration. I'm sorry. Max price is $11.50 for an offering. Anytime.
Oh my god!
And so be careful for afternoon trading.
Let's go.
It could happen sometime. Play it like hot potatoes.
Just made another $50.
Hey, nice man. You're gonna hit a $500 day, bro.
Yeah, I'm at $493 profit right now.
Nice. Hey, killing it, man.
$493, dude. $7 and I'm at 500. Oh man. Is this where it all goes downhill?
$7. Hey, bro, I've been there. You know.
Every time I'm always like a very small amount away from the goal. It's like the biggest hurdle to get there. Well, you know what the solution is then, right? Just to push for 600.
Right.
Because then 500 isn't even the goal.
Well, hey, you got a cushion on the day. I'll say that. You know.
I do have a little bit of a cushion, dude. Imagine somehow I end this day red.
That would be the most,
that would be
done trading.
That would be an amazing YouTube video, though.
Yeah.
How I went from 500 profit to red.
You title it $500 swings. You know.
Yeah.
All right, look at the pullback to 9. Here's 9. Next step is see if it holds, breaks 950. See if the volume
I'm not willing
comes
to
in
buy it. As a
950.
bungee trader, it's too scary. Like this, to me, this looks like it could fall like below 9, and I don't think it will because the stock is so strong, but it could. And just the fact that it can is terrifying.
Oh, for sure. But let's see if it holds 950. Let's see if a new candle opens up and it breaks over 950. If it rips up to at least 10, it might get rejected at 10, but like let's see if it does that now. That's kind of the next progression I think for it. $9 has some confirmation here and here now, so I think $9 is the level to watch.
Netgear asks, Eric, what money position are you using? I've been trading with like $4,000.
Yeah.
I've been trading $4,000, and I made $7 shy of 500. So that's actually pretty good. Like a little bit over, or actually a bit over 10% of the amount of money I've been trading with. Yeah, that's solid.
Nice. All right, so we got the new candle formed. Let's see if it makes it back over 950. I think that's you gotta wait for it to hit 950 here. If it breaks under $9, I would bail out of this thing if I was in it.
Yeah, it's scary. I think I would buy off of 850 maybe.
Yeah, 950 is kind of that level where I think if it pushes back over 9 and a new candle opens up,
it's gonna be like another one that like push up to 11 in one candle.
I think it'll hit 10 if it does, but I might be wrong. You know.
I mean, we got a bull flag on the 1 minute.
Yeah, at this point it's getting so extended. All right, there's 950. Testing it.
Oh, it's going down. It's going down. Candle. Please don't go up to 11, because then I'm gonna be FOMO'd.
Here's the new
it's going up to 11.
950. I don't know. I don't like it. It could still actually. The new candle opened up. There's 950.
There it
960.
goes.
There it is.
It's just okay. It didn't do the 11. This is where it normally would have just shot up to 11.
It might pick up some steam. Let's see if it holds at 950. I think watching to see if it holds. There's 970s. I think $10 is where it's gonna move up to, and if it breaks 10, maybe we get some more volume coming in.
God, this is great. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Longer stream today for sure. Look at WISA is also pushing up, guys. If you want, not that you need anything different to watch, but hey, if GTC's getting too expensive for you, look at WISA. It's moving up to 350.
Yeah. Yep. Man, WISA could be like it could break like the like pre-market high in a couple, like maybe 30 minutes or so. Just like move up there, 30 minutes or less. That would be amazing if it breaks high, because then all the attention will move to that, and then we'll have a new. Here it comes. Ready for the $1 move?
Hey, I'm not saying I'm always right, but I'm always right about everything. Obviously, you know.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm always right, unless it doesn't happen. In that case, I didn't actually call it, and in which case I maintain my.
Yeah, in that case, I didn't like it. You know. But and I'm pumping myself up, like, yeah, look at me predict all these moves. But honestly, these moves have been so easy to predict based off of just the stock's reliability today. You know, like this is where money is made in the stock market. And so, greater than 1005, Shantanu. We'll see. I don't like this pullback. That's a big pullback. 950 is the level though. Like you got to watch to see. Right now we're in a tight range, but we got to watch to see if it holds over 950, and I think that's going to cause bullish or bearish sentiment, depending on which way it holds. All right, so it's trying to hold. Big up or big down wick. Let's see if that down wick holds. Let's see how much time is left in this candle. We got 40 minutes. Okay, so yeah, this could be a dropping candle. We'll see though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't doubt it. All right, yeah, hey, it's moving up there. Big range at this point though. I think it's gonna break 10, based off of it holding the support here. But if it starts to break under 9, you know, I would be very careful. But I think just based off of it holding support like it has been here, I think it's gonna break 10. Yeah, there's 975. We'll see if I'm right. WISA's breaking over 350s, guys.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, that one's moving too. Alright, there's 975s. About to hit 980s, maybe.
I feel flush.
Yeah, I think 950. Like usually
not like
when
a
I
hard
watch
flush.
these,
Oh my god! Wow. WISA just made a new high.
oof, it's up to 370s. Pre-market high right there at 370s too. So the pre-market high is right there, right around it as well.
In a moment, I would be a little bit more hesitant for those who are playing GTech, because with WISA starting to get up there, it's going to attract some attention away from GTech. Therefore, there will probably be less buyers in GTech.
For sure.
Meaning that it's very likely that it can get taken over to the short side, which is kind of
there's the
happening right
tank.
now.
Yep. Yeah, under 950. If we get a big down wick here, it could still make the push, but, you know.
I would just be careful with GTech. It could totally keep going, but with another stock starting to do well,
right,
it's a little bit more scary.
It's going to take attention away. People are going to be less, you know, and I think that's actually the story of today. Like, I think that's why GTEC was so reliable today, because it's all about it's all about where buyers will step up. And when GTEC is the only stock moving in penny stock land, it's the only one. It's literally the only one that's pushing up big. Then all the traders are watching it, and so you have those buyers watching for the level breaks and watching for the high breaks and holding it and continuing to push it up. But that's a beautiful point by Eric, actually, which is that now that WISA is making its moves, less traders are going to be buying it at these breaks, and so, you know, it is an interesting dynamic to pay attention to. But at that time, look, here's the range, though, guys. If we look at the range here for GTEC, here goes. There's 980s.
It's struggling more than ever has, it seems.
Yeah. Watch 975 and see if 975 breaks, if it pushes up to 10. We'll see.
I say this at the risk of looking stupid when GTech pushes to like $30, but I'm starting to think that this might be the end of GTech and it will flash in the near future. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong on this call, but I'm starting to just kind of get a little bit of a weaker sense. Like, even if you just kind of look at the volume, if you like zoom out a little bit, it's starting to like go down and stall a little bit. Yeah. I think that we're looking at the end for now.
Yeah, I think the line in the sand is this previous high right here at 950. Like, these two levels right here, I think are very, very important.
I think if it breaks below 9, it's just like game over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But then again, on the 5 minute, it still looks healthy. But the 1 minute doesn't look. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say, Eduardo says, I wasn't saying it was easy to predict this morning at market open. What I was saying though is that once we have so much like intraday history here for GTEC, at that point in time, just because we have so many documented levels that we can watch, and we've been, you know, I've said it a lot of times before, Eric has as well, but you kind of get into a flow state of like technical analysis and like analyzation. And so since this one's had so much time today where it's just been ripping and ripping and ripping, that makes it easier to predict on a short-term basis, right? But predicting that this one's going to do what it did in pre-market is virtually, you know, it's very difficult, you know, and I think luck is going to play a lot of factors in there as well. Thank you for all the subs today. Bill, appreciate the subs. Y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button as well if you want to help support your boy. And if you want to check out Eric's channel, let me find it. I got you. I'll post this channel link here. Eric's got a really dope free day trading channel with a lot of good content there.
In the near future, if you want to see how I made $500 today, I'll probably be uploading that tomorrow or the day thereafter. I just have to... How many trades did I take today? That will depend on how long it takes to make. I've taken 14 trades so far. I'll probably end up taking a maximum of 20, meaning that the video will probably be a good length. And I plan to show every trade I took today, because I mean, biggest day ever. I want to tell the whole story.
Right.
Yeah. So if you want to see how I made the money, I'll edit it together for you guys over the next day or two.
Right. Yeah, y'all check it out. Here's $9 now.
Also, WISA going up. Going up. Right now, all GTech has going for it is the 5 minute chart, but the 1 minute looks horrible to me. Yeah, the 1 minute does not look too pretty.
Yeah, WISA looks strong.
Yeah, WISA looks great in my opinion.
For sure. I'm probably gonna close it down though, guys. It's been a fun day. We kept it going about an extra hour today. So hey, I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all go check out Eric's channel. We'll see what we get. Been a green day all around. Green futures, green pennies. And yeah, I'm probably gonna hang it out. Like I said, I got my endoscopy. Endoscopy. I don't know if it's endoscopy or endoscopy, but I got that scope tomorrow. But it's later, so we should still be able to stream tomorrow. But yeah, guys, wish me luck on that. Wish me luck. Everything's gonna go okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. If you want to check out Top Step, though, like I said, if you want to use the funded account program for futures, basically, if you could prove you're profitable, they have really cheap packages, cheaper than most of these other funded account programs I've ever used. But if you can show them that you're profitable and hit the profit target they give you, they fund you anywhere between $30,000 all the way up to over $100,000 as a proprietary futures trader. And I think it's really great if you don't have that much money, but you're a good trader and you can prove yourself. It's a good way to get funded with an 80% profit split. And if you want to help support your boy, you can get 20% off. There's the link. Like I said, I posted Eric's channel above, so y'all go sub to that. If you
By
want
the
to
way,
be a
the
part...
G-Tech call worked out. Just wanted to say that.
For sure. Yeah, you were right on. And that was much harder to predict as well than some of these, pushes up. It's harder to predict when it's actually going to fail, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know the World Series of Day Trading is today. Remember, y'all, good luck. Take it slow. Let's win this thing, team. And if you can check out TEFs if you're overseas, you can still use TEFs, or if you're not in the U.S., you can still use them. There's the link for that. So you got to hit their profit target, Desert. And so you have to hit their profit target. The base one is $120 if you use my link, and the profit target is $2,000. And so if you can hit 2K while following their rules and then pass stage 2, they fund you $30,000 in the base package. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Good luck.
Wait, Cody, are you in Mike's Discord?
Yeah, here, I got you. Oh yeah, y'all check out Trader Mike's Discord. I'll post that link right now.
Well, I was gonna talk to Cody about cyber, and I don't have a way to really contact him, so I was gonna see if he had Discord, and if so, he could message me that way.
Yeah, I'll post Trader Mike's real quick. I should do that anyway. Y'all go check out Trader Mike's super active penny stack Discord. A lot of great traders there. Here's Trader Mike's. If you want to join our very own, we have that as well. You can chill with us there. And here's the link for that as well. You can join ours too. But yeah, certainly Trader Mike's is going to be way more active.
I don't see a response from Cody, but Cody, if you're still in here, hop into Trader Mike's Discord if you're not already, and then you can send me a DM.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And like I said, I suggest all of y'all join Trader Mike's. Super active. Once we end the stream, they still got a bunch of traders there hanging out, talking about trades and stuff. And so there's both of our Discords there. Once they fund you $30K, how much is it per month? I think there's just market data, and it's not even from Top Step. In futures, you're gonna have to pay it anyway because of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange.
Another $9 scalp. Sorry, we're up $502.25 on the day.
Hey, congrats, bro. Hey, Eric, y'all hit that like button. Y'all go check out Eric's channel for his best trading day ever.
Best trading day ever. $500. Baby.
You gotta work and make that video, bro. You gotta make that video.
I'll get on it. All
right, later, guys.
Have a good one, guys. I hope you all had a great trading day.
Later, team.